Hello and welcome to the Worthless Opinions podcast, our weekly Fortnite podcast where we talk about all things gaming and pretty much anything. And if you want our Worthless Opinions, then check our channels out. But for now, we are joining here today with Glenn. Glenn, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm good. Thank you so much for having me, guys. Glad to be back.
So,
It's nice to have you back.
yes, sir.
Let's see. How's everybody in chat doing today?
All right,
I
someone's
see
guys
W
starting us
Zane.
an stream, so
Is-
might as well. All right, see you guys.
It's time to save reality for the 10th zillion time.
Yes, sir.
Somehow he returns.
Gyro again.
Nice.
That's insane.
You said what? Yeah, what is that? So I got like 5 comments. I think it's the same person that commented on my video today. I
Hey,
have no
dude,
idea what that
it-
is.
I get control
It's
all the
like
time.
motion controls. It's like you have your buttons like
Oh.
under control. You have your buttons, but like it's like I don't even know. He told me one
Yeah,
time.
I
It's
know.
like
I know what it.
it's like
so,
your
like,
mouse.
You move your controller and it like
Yeah.
moves your camera, kind of like a Wii remote in a way.
Yeah, it's like a
You
Wii
think that's
remote.
coming to Fortnite?
It's in Fortnite right now.
No, it's already in
on
Fortnite.
Switch.
That's in Fortnite?
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't even
that's
know that's a thing.
that's cool, but who would use it?
probably. Switch
Apparently,
players.
yeah, a lot of
Some
Sweats use
stuff,
it.
I bet.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I
don't
want to
know
use it with
how
my
you-
keyboard. Lift it
I
up
don't
and
know
twist
how-
it around.
I don't know how you could like adjust to using that thing. Like even if you are on controller, like I cannot like move. I don't know.
I'm
Yeah,
doing it
no.
right now.
People
It
that play
feels
Claw,
weird.
bro. So
When they do a
He said you
360,
more
they
slightly
spin
twist.
around.
Dude, that
Jeez.
that just
no, I think
sounds miserable.
they can still. Actually, I don't know.
Oh, somebody said
He said you
FNAF
more
week
slightly
is here.
Oh yeah, the FNAF
Oh,
collab
gosh.
this week. Trust me, guys. Hopefully.
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
it's
it's
gonna
August.
happen, but it would honestly be kind of funny if it doesn't, because
Nah, with the-
everyone's hyping it up.
No, it's definitely not happening. I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna happen.
I'm at the point with FNAF. It's been hinted at so many, or supposedly hinted at so many times that I'm not going to believe it until it's here.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, bro, they
I
already had the
don't think-
Overwatch collab, and also it looks like they're gonna be in Stumble Guys. Like,
No,
come on.
the Overwatch collab was a parody account.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, and Stumble Guys.
Alright.
There was like a event that already happened that people thought was FNAF, but it's like ongoing and it's going to end on August 6th, and it's called the Night Shift. So I don't think they're going
Oh,
to.
gosh.
They would have to save that name for when the event happened, because the Night Shift event is about to end. Like it's not going to start on August 6th.
I mean, they got the bear and the bunny skin.
Yeah, but those are
Dude,
gummy. That's a gummy bear.
No, that wasn't. It wasn't confirmed that it was gummy bear. They just had a gummy bear skin too.
Well, why would they have a gummy bear skin and a Freddy Fazbear skin at the same time? Like the gummy bear skin is not going to
Because
sell.
money.
The gummy bear skin is not going to sell.
Because money.
I mean,
I
hey,
don't know what you're talking
who
about. I
doesn't
would
like a
cop
gummy
that
bear,
immediately,
bro?
bro.
Yeah, I'd buy that right away too.
Yeah.
Immediate.
So you guys like all fans of FNAF?
I don't.
yeah,
I've never
dude.
played FNAF in my life. I just
Yeah.
get excited because all the community wants it in, and then like when the community's happy, I'm happy. It's nice to see.
I've never played a
Yeah.
single game, but I can like recite the whole story like just right here, right now.
You know what song I do
That's
like though?
just
The
so-
"Can't Wait to Meet You."
Yeah, I grew up with Matt Pat, so I know like literally the entire story.
yeah,
That's sick.
the game
Oh my
sucked though,
gosh.
but the story's good.
I think I played like the
Security
first
breach.
one
Great.
on my
Security is
iPad.
good. Security is good.
I wasn't aware that it made a jump from like in the App Store like a game to like a cultural thing, but I mean, here we are, I guess.
Yeah, when did that happen?
I have no
When
idea.
it first came out, like it was everywhere. Like in 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's more of like a joke. The game was the first one.
Yeah.
I don't even think I played anything past the first one because I know there's a movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I love that movie. I'm not gonna lie. Even though it's so dumb,
no.
I love it.
I'm just glad if it does come. I'm glad it's coming hopefully before Halloween because I'd be a little if that was like the centric like
Nah.
collab for Fortnitemares, I'd be a little underwhelming.
Knowing Epic, it'll be late March.
Probably,
Another Rick and Morty collab.
dude.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, I've lost hope for the holiday events, man.
I'm not
One
gonna
of my
lie.
favorite times to
Fortnite
play.
Mirrors last year was kind of good though. I liked it.
Yeah, that one
Mm.
gave me hope. It gave me hope.
Eh. Really?
Yeah, they added Michael Myers. Like, I mean, that was because that's my like number one Halloween skin I wanted.
Yeah, I mean,
And
like the skins were better. I wouldn't still say like good. I like the Epic Originals to be honest with you, along with the collabs. I like what they did with the cards, but the
yeah,
gameplay
yeah,
matters
yeah.
more to me.
But I think it was a
I'm
step in the
saying
right direction compared to 2022.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, Rick and Morty's
2022's event all around was just not great at
yeah,
all.
it was just
2021
it's
was the
been
best
weak.
in my opinion, though.
No,
Remind me
2020.
which one that is.
The one with the
2020
cards.
Yeah, that was a
2020
good
had
one.
the ghost though. That was the Marvel season. That was
No,
goated.
2019 was my favorite. All the skins, the fog on the map, the jump scares.
mm,
Hmm.
The jump scares were cool.
I
Yeah.
don't know why they took that out. Because wasn't it like 20? It was in chapter 3 they had it, but it was only at that haunted house POI.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like they took
They
it
did a
out
good
around
job with that
everywhere else.
though. The haunted house.
Yeah, but I like the whole map to like make it feel
Yes.
like you're playing in Halloween, not just like one single place to land.
I like what they did with it back the first when the okay, I didn't play the very first time Four Nightmares came out, but in season 6 of chapter 1, if you didn't like the fog, all you
Oh
had to
my
do was
gosh.
destroy the cube thing, and then the fog would go away. So I think that was a happy medium.
Yeah.
Yeah, also too the jump scares. Like I get it. You know, some people like probably are not a fan of that. But I feel like you could just turn that off. Like when the event starts, like it pops up and asks if you want like effects like
Does it?
disabled for the
I
No, I
don't
said they
I
think they
don't
could do that.
Oh, yeah, they could. Or they could just do what they did in the OG days and make a whole different playlist for Four Nightmares mode.
yeah,
That's true.
that would be cool.
Because that's why I like playing Warzone too during Halloween when you open up the chests
Oh
and they
yeah,
have the jump
bro.
scares on
That
screen.
bro,
Oh,
last year's Warzone event was actually like really, really good. Like I liked
What
it
did
a
they
That
lot.
have?
was actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
They had
You went around the boss, like there were.
they
You
were
go.
like they were like boss. There was like a boss you could go to. Like the jump scares in the chests were like really like scary. You know, it actually felt like a Halloween event. You know, so it was just cool. Good vibes.
yeah, just like when they decorate everything.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
It's too much to ask of
The
Epic.
atmosphere.
I know.
The atmosphere in the Warzone map with that was actually amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I need to
Like
check it out this year.
Fortnite's always been good atmosphere. You go.
Sorry. I was about to say I'm so excited for COD at the end of the year, man. I'm so excited.
Really? Black Ops 6?
Yes. Yeah, my
Yeah,
wife said that she
probably
would take the baby for a couple days when I could play at
Heck
night when it
yeah.
comes out. I know. I'm
It's
hyped.
it's funny because my brother, he's supposed to have his kid like any week now, and he was like making a joke of like how of course it's coming like right around the Marvel season
Oh no.
Ugh.
because he never lived it down because the first one was like he had never really gotten into Fortnite that much, and we started playing like a lot together that season. And he tried searching for Wolverine for so long, and he had one of his buddies over, and his buddy's girlfriend needed to use his gaming room to like get ready. And we were playing, and we finally found Wolverine, but he couldn't get to the game because she was in there. So he didn't get Wolverine. That was like the last night. And then he was like 2 tiers away from Iron Man, and that's his favorite Marvel character.
Oh
And
my god.
he was like, "Well, I'm never gonna play this game that much more anyway." And then he didn't buy it. And then now to this day, he plays it religiously. And he's
Oh,
still so pissed off about it.
he's probably gonna get in Robert Downey Jr. skin next season.
For real.
Oh yeah.
He got so happy when the Iron Man skin was coming out in the comics, and then it was just the Hulkbuster.
Oh yeah, bro. That skin looks so
Oh
bad.
gosh.
It's so like
Dude.
Oh my
oh
gosh. It
I
was so
remember the hype with
clunky.
that
Like
too.
Mm-hmm.
Because
like
everybody's
I'm
like,
cool
"Oh,
with
we're
like
getting."
bigger skins.
Yeah.
You go.
No, you're good.
Well, I was gonna say like I'm cool with like clunkier skins like the T60 Power Armor Battle Pass skin. I'm cool with that sort of stuff. But man, that like 0 point Hulkbuster skin just feels so clunky, dude.
It
Just
does.
looks so
And
clunky.
everyone was so happy too because they were like, "Oh, a Spider-Man and Iron Man skin were coming with the comics."
Mhm.
The Spider-Man skin was good though.
I
The
love when they do
Hulkbuster,
the like Fortnite Zero skins, the collaboration with the
yeah.
Fortnite original. I love that.
I
Batman
didn't
Zero
really
is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
yeah. I didn't really like the Wolverine skin that much though.
Really?
Yeah,
the
I'm not a
which
big
one?
X-Men guy.
Which
Oh
one?
no, I love Wolverine. I just didn't like the Wolverine Zero, the crew one.
Oh yeah, that one
Oh,
was just
he had a
awesome.
whole sword and
Good.
everything.
It just
Yeah,
didn't
the
look
Wolf
that good, man.
the Wolverine skin from the Battle Pass was great though.
I like the foil version.
Yeah.
The what?
Like the I think it's the last unlockable style, the rainbowish one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
yeah.
get all the super styles that season.
That season I did. I played that season so much.
Mm.
Yeah, I played a lot in the beginning. The middle kind of fizzled out a little bit, and then I grinded it like the last month to get all the tiers. Cause like my brother was always like a big XP guy. I was more like just drop in, and I kind of sucked at the game that time too. So it's kind of hard for me to level up.
Yeah, especially with Stark Industries and how difficult that was.
Good lord.
Oh gosh. Amazing POI though. Love it.
Amazing biome.
Oh yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
think we'll get a new biome for next
We
season?
have to.
Yeah.
There's no way we don't. Like, cause I feel like this
I'm just
season,
wondering,
like,
what could they do? Like,
I mean, they
Uh,
could bring back Stark Industries. I feel like a lot of the player base would be okay with
well,
that.
if they bring back, they can do, gosh, what is Doom from? I am blanking on it. If he's like the
Oh,
main
Doom's
villain,
Domain. Oh, that was the best
um,
version of Pleasant.
Yeah, facts.
yeah,
yeah.
Oh
Doom's
my god.
Oh
Domain.
gosh.
Yeah,
But
and kill two birds with one stone. Satisfy the OG players of Pleasant Park, and just Doom's Domain was sick in general.
yeah, but they
Yeah.
could do it's like Latveria's where he's from in the comics. Like if he's coming back, they could do that.
Oh, I
We're gonna
see.
do the X Mansion.
You could also do oh yeah, there's that mansion too in the
Lavish
corner of the
layer.
map. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like they're gonna turn that into Xavier's mansion.
Yeah,
Xavier Xavier wheelchair is a new car.
Dude.
Getting destroyed by Xavier. Xavier.
you know,
Cracking
wheelchair mobility.
I saw-
We need some. We
I
need
saw
some.
Lavish Layer as like the X Mansion. I saw that as like
We
the
just
X Mansion
need
Yeah,
some
they
spot.
could
The
do
Rebel
that.
Cruise would honestly work.
Yeah, it would. It would.
Yeah.
Wheelchair mythics.
We need some wheelchair representation in
Dude.
Fortnite, like Cranky
Oh my God.
90s as Professor X.
Yeah.
Oh my
That'd go
gosh,
hard.
dude.
Yeah, they have that pretty much in some like meme box fight maps. They have Timmy from South Park you could play as.
Bro, those box
crazy.
fight
Oh my
maps
God,
are
dude.
just so wild.
Mm-hmm.
Half of creative's wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw like a SpongeBob gun game today.
And they're all like
It's like-
AI thumbnails that's like slightly different
yeah.
from the original, so they don't get like copyright strike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you go in and it's just like the most blank canvas ever, and the only thing that resembles SpongeBob is just like some colors on the map.
Mhm.
And like maybe
I-
some sound effects. Like when you kill someone, it says like "I'm SpongeBob" or something like that.
Do they allow that though?
Something like that.
Yeah, they allow you to import like any sound effects really.
Because I feel
I
like
think
they
it's
would
in
have
the,
gotten
like in the title and
copyrighted.
stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they also like I don't know if it was announced or leaked, but they said they're gonna like start having creative items or collab items being creative maps, but you have to pay like a little bit of the money to the IP
IP.
owners.
The original property.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to
the-
bring that up. That's
I do
super
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Someone
Bring
said
back-
in
I think it's
chat,
really-
turning Mount Olympus into Asgard. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that would
yeah,
be cool.
sick.
Do
yeah,
that.
like the
Yeah,
Rainbow
that'd be awesome,
Bridge too. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty tight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I would like a mythic where you can like kind of not really teleport. That'd be OP, but like travel with that somehow.
That would be sick. The Bifrost.
Yeah, or even just like a new way to drop from the battle bus. Use the Bifrost. I think something like that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
really thought of
the
that.
Avengers game you could like teleport with the Bifrost with Thor. That'd be a cool mythic, but
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that'd be so OP.
I'm trying to
I really
think-
hope they go ahead.
I'm trying to think. Do you think it'll be based the season? Do you think it'll be more like focused on X-Men or the Avengers? Because we've already had an Avengers season.
Better be. X-Men is
It's
so
gonna
much
be
better.
X-Men. It'll be X-Men because
I hope
like-
it's X-Men.
I feel like
Yeah.
if they're going more like because at the time like where the MCU was like red hot, like I feel like now I feel like they'll probably go a more comic based thing, especially if they're bringing back like Doom. It'll probably be
they
like an
Fantastic
alternate
Four
version
too?
of him. Yeah, Fantastic Four too.
Yeah, I think Fantastic
So-
Four and X-Men makes the most
So
sense.
yeah, like I think it'll be. I don't think it'll be like purely X-Men because like last time wasn't like oh it's Avengers because like half of the characters weren't even Avengers
True.
because you had like Wolverine, Doctor Doom, Storm, Mystique, like all of those, and except Doom, like Storm, Mystique, Wolverine, those are all X-Men. So I think
They-
it'll just be a nice mix.
They need something like to really sell the battle pass, and I don't know if just the X-Men
Mhm.
and what's going on right
Really?
now could do it. Like I don't know if Doom
I
can
mean,
do it. Well,
I'm-
Robert Downey Jr. could do that if they decide to
I
make Doom that.
think
I'm
I
already
think,
sold
like-
on the battle pass because of Gwenpool, bro.
Yeah, I was
Gwenpool's
gonna
so
Yeah,
say
sick.
Gwenpool would work. That would really
Oh,
work.
Gwenpool.
also
The
That
like
would
if they
be
Switchers,
throw
I
like
love
really
that
fun.
skin.
if they throw a member of the Fantastic Four plus like Cyclops and Gwenpool, like I feel like the battle pass will sell. I don't think it will sell.
Pedro Pascal skin.
I don't think the season's even gonna be as popular as Nexus War was though. Like I don't think they're gonna
Well,
Well,
that
do
yeah,
as good
depends
as
how
that
they
one
do
did.
it.
it's
If
just 'cause,
they
like,
have the
it's-
mythics as fun as they were last time and they don't nerf them to the ground, then the word will get
Yeah.
out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like the hype isn't around Marvel as much as it was.
Was
Well,
it?
'cause,
No,
like-
it wasn't.
That's the thing,
There was
too.
zero hype for that season. Everybody was like, "Oh
no,
my
but
god!"
I mean,
At
we
night.
just came off of Endgame, like, because it was 2019 to 2020.
Oh, I thought you meant just in Fortnite.
Oh no,
Well,
no, no,
yeah.
no, 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 no.
Yeah,
but you
because
gotta think too, like Marvel's like in the same boat as Fortnite, where it's like they fell off, but like they're still extremely
Yeah.
popular. It's like
Yeah.
the Marvel brand is always gonna carry significance no matter what they do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
there's
sure.
a reason they put so many collabs out. It's like, if they put Marvel skins out and they weren't selling, like they wouldn't keep doing it. And they certainly wouldn't do a second season if they didn't have the profits lined up.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think it might. I think that might the Marvel season might just be like because they might only just be doing another Marvel season because of how much Disney is like involved in Epic Games now. Like if they didn't do that investment, I highly doubt we would get another Marvel season. But
Wasn't that just announced like this year though?
it was. So I think
You think that you think they
Yeah, but
like
they've been probably planning
plan
it
that
for a while.
short
They
ahead though? Like, cause I feel like
Yeah.
I've seen where it's like
They
years
probably-
ahead where they have stuff planned out.
they probably like just announced the investment with Disney. Like probably
That
Disney
is
probably
true.
like invested like beforehand and just didn't tell the public.
Well, yeah. It's probably been a thing in the works for a while.
Yeah, also at what's it, D23, which is like a huge Disney convention, they said like gaming
Mhm.
is going to be a big part of the event. So
I think they're definitely gonna drop like the trailer for it.
either the
110%.
trailer or something for the something about the Disney mode. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they use the season to catapult that mode. Like
Mm-hmm.
announce some stuff about that mode like during the season or even at D23 with it, like to get people more like talking more about it.
Yeah.
Because like obviously there's gonna be Marvel fans there, so it's like they sell them on this new thing coming to Fortnite, and it's like, oh, that's in the
And then-
future. But if you like Marvel, we're doing the season next week.
Yeah, it's like no, what I'm
Yeah.
thinking is like they get a bunch of Marvel fans to get on Fortnite, and then like hopefully they get a bunch of people hooked on the game, and then they have the Disney mode, which keeps them even more hooked.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm just
still skeptical on that mode though.
yeah, I'm
What are they even
I'm
gonna
like
do?
really hyped for it, but I'm skeptical. Like I'm super skeptical about it. Cause like
Yeah,
To
like,
be
am I
honest, I
gonna-
can't see that one being good.
yeah, I can't like see it being like have like genuine like care and like effort put behind it. It's definitely just going to be a big ad. But like
Yeah, I was gonna say like, am I gonna be walking around like go to Avengers Tower and like text bubble pops up for Iron Man?
yeah, but
Yeah,
like the
that's exactly how I view it.
yeah, like inner like
RDJ is back.
Marvel, like the inner Marvel and Star Wars fanboy in me is like thinking it's going to be good, but like I just know it's just
Now
gonna
they're
You
be
know,
gonna ruin another one of
honestly-
your favorite characters.
I'm more excited to see, as much as I love Marvel and Star Wars, like I'm more excited to see how it opens the gates to like other Disney stuff.
yeah.
Like, or if it's just
Mhm.
gonna be purely Star Wars and Marvel.
I see it kind of being like all of Disney, personally.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
I-
Like, I hope it's not like fixated on Marvel and Star Wars. Because
Here's
didn't
the
they
thing.
put like in the thing as like Pixar too?
Here's the thing. I can't see them adding Woody. Okay? I cannot imagine that Disney's PR team is like going to promote the magic and fun of Disney by putting them inside of a battle royale game where they get to gun down Mickey Mouse
Well,
with,
I
like
don't know,
an
Hang
after-
on, Joy from Inside Out was in one
was-
of the new
I
surveys.
saw that.
Yeah, wasn't
what?
Cinderella too?
saw that.
Cinderella was in the survey.
Could
Mhm.
you imagine just
dude, I need to
boxing
get-
people in one, pumping them as
What?
Cinderella? Like that's a possibility.
See, here's the
The
thing
Beast
though.
from Beauty and the Beast would go so hard. I'm
Alright,
just saying.
I would
These
buy that.
various
I'll be right back,
IPs
hold on.
would go crazy.
But what Smurf
Alright.
said, like I feel like every collab that we've gotten, it's like everyone has said the same statement about it before we got the collab. Like there's so much stuff that I never imagined. Like I never imagined Ninja Turtles and Marvel before it happened. I never imagined that happening.
The one
And then it's
thing
like,
that
No, never.
one of the collabs I never expected to happen, like I genuinely could not see it in a realm of possibility, is Jack Skellington, because like
yeah, that's what I was
listen,
gonna say.
That
I didn't
shocked
see
me.
that coming
That
either.
shocked me.
like he's not in
Yeah.
a part of Disney's like animation thing, but he's still like owned by Disney, and it's still a kids movie. Like granted, it's a little bit like creepy, but it's still like a kids movie. So I did not
Yeah.
expect them to do that. So now it's like it opens the door a bit more. But once again, most fans of Nightmare Before Christmas are in the more like teen to adult range. Like most kids are just scared of Jack Skellington rather than like wanting to play as him in Fortnite. So like I don't see them add kid friendly characters.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
what.
I was scared that was my internet.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Are we
yeah, I
good?
don't know though.
I'll be
I
right
feel
back.
like Woody would be a dope skin though.
What about
I would
what
love that.
Vengeance
would.
I would
Please
love
just had to
Woody.
say?
Would eventually.
He would
If we
be
get doing Fortnite, I'll
he
be
has the
buying
extra
my
build.
brother. Will want to do some unspeakable things to her.
That's
Oh,
insane.
Like play Fortnite Festival.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Woody
yeah,
and Buzz
yeah.
bundle, yes, dude. Buzz would be such a good skin too.
There's a lot
Buzz
of
would
like
actually work as a
reasonable Disney
skin,
characters
though.
they could add.
I need
I mean,
Slinky
like
Dog.
the characters that are humanoid.
How
Like,
would that work?
yeah, I was gonna say, like
Need a
humanoid original
Some
character from Disney would work. Like you're saying, like Woody, Buzz, Joy,
Zurg would be awesome.
Beast,
Mr. Potato Head.
Zurg.
Mr. Potato.
Mr. Shred
maybe
Disney
Disney
wrote
or that
Eve's
was
skin
that
with a Wally
wasn't it?
maybe
backbling. That could
they'll
work.
do- who knows? Maybe they'll do with the same thing they do with like Mecha Morty, where they just have him in like a little mech suit thing.
Yeah,
Maybe.
honestly, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly, that'd be pretty clean though.
Mr. Potato
gotta do
Head
with
needs to be
fans.
like a customizable back bling.
Like
That'd go
you
hard.
can make him like
that'd be sick.
Snap.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd actually be sick.
I don't
Uh,
like.
I like what Mr. Swifty wrote. Eve's skin with the Wally backbling. I feel like you could do that the opposite way. Have a Wally skin with an Eve like flying around, kind of like the Rocket does.
That's true.
Who's Wally? Oh, the
You don't know-
robot.
What?
What?
You don't know
What?
who
Who's
Wally
Wally?
is?
Have you never seen Wally?
I already told you guys this. I have not watched like any Disney movies.
Holy
Dude,
crap!
that's a great movie.
I knew you never
Is
seen
that the
like,
robot?
Cars
Is
or
that
anything,
like dirty robot? No, I haven't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the dirty
yeah.
robot. Yeah.
Yeah, nice robot.
Yeah, this man
Guys,
has.
I think I have seen that movie actually.
A live stream of just watching every Disney movie. We're just turning this into a live stream, watching every single Disney movie to get aggro cultured.
You know what I need though is I need a
link my
Lightning
Disney
McQueen
Plus
card.
I need to link my Disney Plus account to my computer, and I'm gonna force you to sit in a watch party, and we're gonna watch a bunch of Disney movies in here, bro.
Aggro 5 a week or you're kicked off.
And Mr. Swifty's unsubscribing.
Mr. Shifty's on.
Sorry. Sometimes, man, that's what I get.
What Disney movies have you watched?
I mean, I've watched those okay. I've watched Marvel, obviously, but let me think.
Watch
don't
Inside
even
Out.
know,
Inside
bro.
Out too.
What's like? I watched Toy Story. I watched that. I watched the third one. I think whatever the one the bear was in.
Only the third one.
I think I watched the first and second one too, actually, but not like
third
when I was
one?
really young.
That's
Al's
crazy.
Toy Barn, dude.
I like the one with the bear. That was a good movie.
That was the
It
third
was a good
one.
movie.
But I didn't watch. I think those were the only ones I watched.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, and A Bug's Life. I watched The Bug's Life too.
Really?
I didn't
Bugs
like that
Life is
movie.
pretty good. I
Yeah,
like it.
Bug's Life is kind of bad.
I like Bugs Life.
It creeped me
Underrated.
out.
I'm not gonna lie. Bugs Life rated.
I don't think
It
there's been a
creeped you out,
single
too?
bad
Yeah, the-
Toy Story movie. Like Toy Story 4, I feel like was
I watched four. Four was pretty
No,
bad. I did not
I
like that
loved
movie.
Toy Story 4, but I hated the ending.
Dude, the ending was so
I didn't
annoying.
like how they butchered the ending, and I don't think Toy Story 5 is necessary, but I don't
No.
think there's been a bad Toy Story movie.
Sorry. That's insane.
Mama Coco.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Mama Coco cranking 90s.
That's
That a
Oh
character from
my
like a Kanto or something? Who are these characters, bro? Mama
Coco.
Coco?
You don't
Oh,
know?
Mama
Mama
Coco.
You haven't seen
Nigga,
Coco,
no.
bro? Come on.
Oh, Coco,
come
like
on.
I seen Coco.
Mama
Coco's
Coco's
the-
the
isn't-
back.
Okay, good.
Isn't Coco the kid?
No.
No,
No, Mama Coco's
no,
the old
Mama
lady.
Coco's the
You
old
can
lady.
stick her in a neck.
grandmother.
Ow.
It's a grandmother.
Jenna, I love that.
Mama Coco.
Mama Coco. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude.
Yo, he said Mama Coco's so hot.
Mecha Coco.
What?
Oh,
Dude,
Of course I know what The
Coco was a good
Simpsons is.
movie,
It's not
Aggro. You should watch
Disney.
that one.
Smurf, I think members from your chat have moved over into this live stream.
Yeah, probably.
This
Dang
feels
it.
like a Smurf live stream chat.
Exactly, bro.
Trying to think of like what else they could add from Disney.
You
I
could do pretty well
Um,
anything from Pixar, I'd say.
Lightning McQueen,
National
Rocket Racing as a
Geographic, bro.
skin.
Where's it at?
Lightning McQueen, Lightning
Gordon
McQueen
Ramsay.
as a
that
skin
Disney now?
in a car skin.
Well, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Did he have a
that
show
I
on
could
Disney
actually
Plus?
see them doing that.
Probably, yeah. I mean, Disney has everything
Gordon
nowadays.
Ramsay?
They're gonna get Harry Potter next.
Harry
I'm surprised we
Potter's
haven't gotten
Warner
that.
Brothers.
Harry Potter? Yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't know how that's not in the game.
Yeah, bro.
It's
Harry
'cause
Potter
Warner
would be
Brothers.
fire.
It's because of Warner Brothers. They're such.
You know,
They're
like
so
they're
stingy.
making like that
Isn't
series
DC Warner
remake.
Brothers though?
They're making like that series remake of the movies, right? So like maybe it'll come out then.
I don't think so. They had the thing where it's like the multiverse, like that game. Like that's where they want all of their like collabs to coexist. Because
Game
because
sucks.
they stopped. They've done a lot of stuff like behind the scenes. Like the people that make Mortal Kombat are owned by WB, and they were like in talks to make a fighting game with Marvel, but then they stopped because
NetherRealm
Warner
is going
Brothers
to
is
make a fight.
so. Yeah, they were like
Is
Ed
it
Boon,
Warner
the
Brothers or
CEO.
Disney that's stingy? Because maybe like Disney is like
It's Warner
partially
Brothers,
stopping.
100%.
It's Warner Brothers, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 100% Warner Brothers. If you like, they're such like an asshat backwards company. It's not even funny. Like they are so bad in so many capacities.
Didn't they
It,
Not as
like
bad as
cancel
not
a
as bad as
fully
Nintendo
finished
though.
movie for a
Not as bad
tax
as
write-off?
Nintendo.
No,
not as
bad as Tim Sweeney.
Oh yeah, guys, Tim Sweeney. We don't
Nintendo's
hey,
never
we
come
don't
to
say
the
his
game.
name on this
Man.
podcast.
We need him as
I
a
lost my
guest.
whole family because Tim Sweeney.
I always say because I
Tim
always
Sweeney
mock the
Dinosaur.
people so much. I always mock everybody like talking about Tim Sweeney whenever he's mentioned. I'm like, oh my god, he's evil. He's so evil. One day, if I ever get my channel big enough and he comes across any one of my videos, he's gonna think I hate him.
I put him in my video
Hey,
today.
didn't you say Tim Sweeney's villain arc was started or something?
Yeah, I was talking about Chapter
That's
5,
silly.
Season 1. It was like the start. Well, because I planned on it being a better, like a bigger moment. Like I was gonna do some edit on it and like have some like dark music in the back and like distort his face. But I was trying to get a green screen effect of like evil eyes on him, but I couldn't get it to work. So I was like, it'll
Ah.
suffice just putting him in there. Because that's what everybody says. They treat it like that. Like he killed their whole family.
Yeah.
And the
Chapter
thing
5,
is, like,
Season
Tim
1 was
Sweeney-
the slaughter of their family.
Thing is,
Yep.
like,
They like
Tim
talked to everyone in the company.
thing is, Tim Sweeney is like a good CEO. Like he gives his employees like 2-week breaks for like
Whoa,
summer.
man,
I-
chill out, all right? Tim Sweeney is not
I-
a good guy, all right?
Smurf, you're
Sit
making
down.
too much sense right now.
I really
Yeah.
like that some people finally gave him a little bit of love though, and like
Yeah.
I don't mean I'm not going to bring up personally anything like about the topic that at hand, but I liked that people liked the fact that he lets his employees
Yeah,
speak
for
on
sure.
whatever they want.
Yeah,
Like why?
Right.
Like why shouldn't he let them? Like it's not like.
Well,
he-
most
they-
companies wouldn't.
Well, yeah, I know, but
what's funny too though
If
is
you
like
all
the whole
opinions indoors.
metaverse thing was like gosh, why am I blanking on his name right now?
Donald Mustard.
Donald Mustard, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Kyle.
like one of his big like things
Yeah.
that he wanted to get done with Fortnite.
Mhm.
Like at
And
the
it was like
very
in
beginning,
works.
It was literally his mission.
It was literally in works and they act like Donald Mustard left because of that.
Yeah, and it's like if
I think
Donald
it's
Mustard was
opposite.
still here, we would have the storyline and
Yeah,
we would be
I've-
focused on this metaverse.
I feel like he left because it was like he felt like he done everything story wise. He saw the metaverse was already like by the time he was leaving, like probably saw like how it was shaping up to be, and then just wanted to do something
it's the
different.
thing is,
Is that what the
after
I
Russo
thought, it was,
brothers now
I
with
thought he
Marvel?
left. Well, I think that's in speculation, isn't it? We know he's doing something for Marvel.
Well, no,
Yeah,
he works with he works with
yeah.
the Russo brothers company.
Oh yeah, but we don't know what for, right?
No, I think it's like public what his role is.
Well, he tweeted about
Is it?
Doomsday.
he
Yeah,
tweeted
'cause
Doomsday, so I think he's working
Oh.
on Doomsday.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
He'd be good
because
for that.
I'm just
he
saying.
worked. The Russo brothers
saying.
have like a company, a movie company for directing, and I think
I
he
see.
works with them because he's worked on. There's that movie the Russo brothers did with Tom Holland. Like I think that was like the first one he worked on.
Huh? Interesting.
And then Russo brothers are obviously doing Doomsday, so like he'll be a part of that.
Yeah, well, he
I
tweeted
I
out
actually kind of
Doomsday.
low key got excited for the next Avengers movies after that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, I was excited with seeing it was Doomsday, but then RDJ, I don't know. We'll see though.
Yeah, I feel like why bring him
Yeah.
back, bro?
Well,
Like,
listen, if it's like a multiverse thing of where it's the end of the modern MCU, like before the timeline like resets to one pure timeline, like I'm fine with it as long as we get like a proper Doctor Doom post that. Cuz it's like
Mhm.
I don't know, he is arguably like one of the most popular Marvel villains.
Mhm.
And then you have your most popular Marvel character is Spider-Man, and now they both have connections to Tony Stark. Like it doesn't make sense. Like neither of them need to be even slightly propped up by like Iron Man.
I was super skeptical about it, but after hearing everything about the next two movies, how they have the Russo brothers back,
Mhm.
and how they have the writer for Infinity War and Endgame, I think it's in good hands. I'll
Well,
trust it.
there's also like arcs where, uh, like Victor Von Doom does take up like Tony Stark does take up the role as Doom, and then
didn't
there's
know that.
opposite with Victor Von Doom taking up Tony Stark.
But like I don't know, man. I don't think I'll ever be able to get past this is Iron Man I'm looking at. You
See,
know?
that's what I'm saying. They have to make it. It has like I know they said it's Victor Von Doom, but like I think that's just like
Here's
PR stunt.
no,
It's
but here's
100% gonna be Tony Stark from like because the Fantastic Four universe has been confirmed to be like an alternate universe,
Mhm.
and I think it would make sense for a Tony Stark variant to be Doctor Doom in that multiverse, and then like something happens in that movie to set up Secret Wars, and it's like basically Iron Man. Because like I was watching a video, and it's like all the power that Tony had before he died, like all the stuff he discovered in Endgame with like time travel, like it could be like a what if he didn't die, and like all that power went to his head.
Mhm.
no, here's the thing. Here's what I like. Two things I thought of. It's like one, Doom is with like the amount of Dooms that they brought on stage when they announced Doomsday. I'm thinking that he's going to be the new sort of King the Conqueror, where he has multiple multiverse variants, and no matter like if you get rid of him, he's always gonna find a way to come back, right? And also, I don't think RDJ being Doctor Doom isn't going to be such a big deal because one of the biggest things about Doctor Doom's character is that he never takes off his mask because he's like a monster, you
Yeah,
know? So I don't
that's
see him like taking off the mask in the movie
but
to like
then
reveal
but then
that he's
what's the
Tony.
point? That's the thing though, is like they're
To get
casting a face.
to get a
So
big
what's the
to
point,
bit to get a big name behind the movie.
Yeah, but you don't but to hire like the franchise of your like the biggest draw of your franchise, like Iron Man is the face of the MCU, even though he's dead. Like that's the most recognizable actor. Like you see RDJ, you think Iron Man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like I understand the big draw behind it, but it's like in 20 years from now, or like in the next Tom Holland movie, we have Andrew Garfield playing Green Goblin. Like they know what they're doing with the casting.
Mhm.
There's like it's not just oh he's a big actor. There's hundreds of huge actors they haven't utilized yet that they could have gotten.
It's true.
There's zero chance it has nothing to do with him like not having a tie to being like a
Uh-huh.
Tony Stark variant or something. Like there's no way.
Yeah,
Because
I
see, if they
agree.
were bringing him back as like superior Iron Man, I would get it. Like
Oh, yeah.
alternate version of Iron Man. But it's very I don't know. Like I think they're just being manipulative on purpose. I don't think it's gonna be like truly Victor Von Doom.
Yeah, like I said, man, I'm trusting it. I think it's good I think it's in good hands.
Yeah, like because I mean I was skeptical about a lot of stuff they've done. I mean I'm sure they'll do it right. It's just I would hate to see them finally get the rights to like such a great character and then they just do like a one-off movie with him as an Iron Man variant and then oh we're not going to do that again because you've already seen him.
especially because every movie ruins his character too. Like they've never done a good movie with this character. Because
Yeah,
like
so
in the
it's like
comics, he's
yeah.
so good. Because I didn't even
Yeah.
read the comics, but I know, you know what I mean. But like, bro, in the Fantastic Four movies, he sucked.
Now all our hope is Magneto and for all we know they'll probably get Chris Evans to come back as Magneto.
Did you guys watch Deadpool?
Yes.
Yeah.
I assume that's why you said that.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
that
my
moment was so
gosh.
great because I was
Hang
low-key
on.
kind of yeah,
I
never
don't-
mind.
Is it a
Hold
good
on,
idea
wait.
it's still new? Is it a good
Chat.
idea to start
Okay,
talking
chat.
about that?
Who here has not seen Deadpool yet? Who here has not seen Deadpool and doesn't want
So
spoilers?
then leave and watch the movie right now.
Yeah.
Okay, no
Yeah, God,
spoilers.
no
Yeah,
spoilers.
let's go.
I thought it was a
alright,
little
no
too new.
spoilers, no spoilers. Okay,
But
but
yeah,
real
I
talk though,
really
that
enjoyed it.
movie
I
was
really
so
enjoyed it.
good.
I saw it last night.
Yeah.
It was I
So
liked
good,
how
man.
they like they they like cured everybody's like Disney worries, like with the opening like
Mhm.
5 minutes. Like you instantly
yeah.
were like, okay, like even though there's a Marvel
I
Studios,
was
like
I was
they're not
in
holding
it.
back.
Bro, there was like this 8-year-old kid in my theater who
Oof.
was like sitting there with his mom, probably like told her, "Let's go see the new Marvel movie." It's probably like PG-13 or something. And
Newest
then
Avengers movie.
and the first the opening scene happened, and she just was appalled.
Oh
She
my god.
like she was putting her hand like over her chest. She was just like appalled, bro. And she grabbed her kid and just walked out.
Yeah,
That kid was probably so disappointed.
I
I'd
saw
have been
people
pissed.
posting like it's not the Deadpool that we know. I'm like, what did you watch in the first two movies that I
That
didn't
was
see?
exactly what I wanted to see.
That was
He was
Ryan
Or
so
and
Reynolds.
good.
expecting.
Deadpool is Ryan Reynolds if he was a
Yeah.
superhero.
Yeah,
He's such a good actor for it.
Yeah.
it's like one of
I
those
don't see
like
anyone else playing him.
Agreed.
I
no.
just don't. It's
I mean,
kinda
look at
Iron
like, if
Man,
you look
right?
at the
Like
old
blind
Deadpool
bitch.
game, like the voice doesn't match at all because it's not Ryan Reynolds.
Uh-huh.
hmm
Mhm. Anytime I
Like
hear
even
any other voice for Deadpool, I always think it doesn't sound like Ryan Reynolds though. Like
It is
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
just what I
But
think.
that's the same for Hugh Jackman for me too. Like I don't think
Uh,
anyone else could play Wolverine. I know people think that like people can, but like bro, for me,
well,
like he has Wolverine's voice. Like he literally is Wolverine.
I'm
yeah,
with you on that.
he's like the pitch perfect actor, but I think it's a little different because like of how long. I mean, before this, obviously, we went without him. Like I started growing more towards the idea because like I remember when I was a kid and Toby was out and they started making the Taza movies. I was like, oh, no one else can be Spider-Man. And then I got mad when they stopped doing Andrew. And then Tom, like the third one in, ended up being my favorite. So like I feel like somebody could do it. They just have to make it so drastically different. And
Yeah.
like I think they interviewed Kevin Feige about that, and he was saying that like whoever auditions for their version of Wolverine in the future, it's gonna have to be like vastly different. Because if they try to do like a Hugh Jackman impression, like it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's just
Well,
not
that's what I
gonna
think. I
pan
think
out.
if you have a new character or someone playing, you know what I mean. It has to be like a completely different character.
hmm
Then
They-
I still think though, like I don't know. Personally, I think it still has to pay homage to the original character, just not the original actor.
Well, see, here's the
Because
thing
like,
too, is
my
like
bad, you go.
those X-Men movies were so embarrassed of being like associated with like Marvel and stuff, like through and through, that I feel like they can do a vastly different version of Wolverine and make it work.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
Because
I
like,
just feel like when they did Andrew Garfield, he was like way too cool, and then it just wasn't Peter Parker.
What? I
Like it
loved
still
him.
has. I didn't hate his character, but like he was not Peter Parker for me.
Oh,
Like
really?
he just
I
like
don't know.
oh,
I disagree personally,
let's
but
see,
that's
yeah,
okay.
because you gotta think
Personally,
like,
I think he was. You go.
imagine like, I don't know, I feel like Spider-Man is one of those characters where I feel like all three versions have gotten like it down. Like I feel like they're all good representation.
I didn't like
But
Toby.
it's like then you see all three of them together and it like kind of highlighted like
How
how they
different
all
they
are the same, but they're all different.
Yeah.
It's like I see if you can do that with Spider-Man, like there's no character they can do that like that they can't do that with.
I don't know.
I
You
don't
make a good
I just don't
point.
see like I know it's all very like in the moment, like you're like, oh nobody could. But like I'm sure with time someone can.
Yeah, we'll just have to like see something good come from it, and then we'll be like, oh yeah,
See,
I guess I can.
I'm also the same person. Like nobody else can play Iron Man. Like RDJ is like the one person truly that I do not think anyone like. I mean, sorry, Iron Man is like the one character I truly can't see anybody else doing.
Yeah.
You know what I did like the other actor for? The Hulk.
Oh yeah,
I
Ed
don't
Norton,
like. Yeah, I don't like. Why am I blanking on his name?
Mark Ruffalo.
I mean, I don't dislike him, but I just like. I thought Ed
Dude,
Norton was so much better.
they
When we
just
do get the
nerfed
new
The
Hulk
Avengers
original
so
movie,
much.
yeah, bro,
Oh
like give
Yeah.
us
gosh,
back the old Hulk. Like that
Yeah.
Hulk was
Smart
cool.
Hulk is so.
Mm.
I don't
The
Smart
know.
Hulk
sec
is so dumb.
the second
He's
Hulk
so
movie was
dumb.
goaded.
Yeah.
We'll see. Like Professor Hulk can work, but it's like they just went too far with it.
Yeah.
And then She-Hulk,
He just
like,
seems too
uh,
human.
I still haven't watched She-Hulk. I heard too many bad things about it.
it's
I
not
haven't seen it
She-Hulk
either, man. It
herself.
looks
I
so
don't.
bad.
It's not She-Hulk herself. It's just what they set up at the end. Like it's like,
Did it end with the
uh,
twerking scene?
no, it
Is that what you're talking
ended
about?
with
Oh.
Hulk's son, Scar.
Huh?
Yeah, Hulk.
Oh
They're
yeah,
at like
that
a
thing. Oh
they're
my
at a they're
gosh.
at a family barbecue, and he brings his son to
Oh my
meet
god.
everybody, and it's like I I don't know, dude. Like Hulk is just such an intriguing character. Like even as a monster, like the backstory and stuff, and it's like I just don't like what they're doing with
They
him.
missed the mark completely with him.
Yeah, and that specific movie, that moment was pretty cool.
I still like how everyone's talking about the gyro controller.
I think is it the same person?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
You can still use why
I've seen it pop up throughout the chat while we've been talking.
Every
only
time he's in
watch
my
the
stream, he
Daredevil.
asks me to do it.
That's funny.
Yeah, I completely forgot that Daredevil was even in She-Hulk.
But yeah.
Was
That's
he?
crazy.
Is
Pretty
Yeah,
Daredevil
he
part of the
crazy
was.
MCU
movie
now?
though.
Mhm.
I have not watched any of the new stuff
They're
other than
making
Daredevil.
I think they're making a new Daredevil show, part of the MCU.
That was a
Really?
continuation of Daredevil Born Again, right?
Bro, I'm hyped for that Blade movie. That's the only one I care about.
If it ever comes out.
Does
Is it not coming
I
out?
was gonna
Bro,
say if it ever
all I
comes out.
know is the game, bro. I'm buying an Xbox just to play that game.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
That game looks so good. I love the art style.
yeah,
And bro,
this game
Marvel
was hype.
Rivals, hello,
Oh,
dude.
Marvel was gonna, bro, better than Overwatch. I'm telling you right now.
I haven't played it. I've been
Dude,
hearing
it's a
so many
beta
good
and
things
people
about
are
it.
already.
You can't play it. Some people are able to play it right now, but
It's closed
it's not out
beta.
yet. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was out.
People are already saying that it's better. People are already saying that it's better than Overwatch 2 and or Overwatch, like the original.
I don't
It's
know,
kind
they're
of
being
crazy.
pretty sketchy
OG
though.
Overwatch
Wow.
is insane. Like that shit was good, but like it kind of if Overwatch 2 is terrible.
Like
But
they're
all I'm saying is it better not be some multiverses type, whatever the game is
they're
called.
yeah.
Multiverses,
They're
yeah.
Uh,
they're
'Cause that
locking
fell
like
off like same day.
but they're already like locking skins behind like closed betas. Like it just doesn't it puts like a bad taste in my mouth. Like the blue Venom. Like there's a blue Venom skin, which is like one of the
the
first
OG.
skins that most people would want from Venom. And they're like, yeah, you can't get it unless you play the beta. That's
Wait,
closed
so
by the
like,
way.
are they characters or like just skins?
They're skins,
The
but then
skin.
they right now they have something going on with like Thor where it's like you can unlock him through early access. Like I don't know if that's like because I don't think they really establish if characters are going to be free if you're going to have to pay for them
If
like
you have to
post
pay for the
launch.
characters, I'm not playing it
Yeah, because there's
because that's
something
too
going on with
risky.
Thor, but I don't know.
If it, all I know is that it's a free to play game and that obviously not going to get all the characters on release, obviously, and that the beta in the beta, which is really cool, they actually had a midway update. They had Jeff the Land Shark and Thor come in as characters.
Mhm.
Now they're already advertising Doctor Doom as a character in it as well.
That's right. Is
Bro,
Captain America there?
Cap.
Captain America isn't
I
there
haven't seen him
yet,
yet.
He's
technically.
not. Yeah, I haven't seen him.
That's the goat.
He's not there yet, which I'm quite surprised about. But I've already heard that Hulk is the worst by far. Hulk is taking L's on every front right now, dude. It's insane.
I saw a clip of
It's
him
because Ed's not there.
for real. I saw a clip
Bro.
of him getting bodied by Iron Man. It was hilarious. It's like his body, the character's body went flying, and like
Actually,
yeah, it was like a third person spectate because someone died, and then in the background there was like a Hulk that just went flying after getting hit by a unibeam.
I haven't watched anything yet because I want to experience it. Like, for I don't know the word, but
See, I got like a PC, I got a beta code for it the first time around.
actually,
Yeah, but that was the
yeah.
week my PC died. My power supply
Oh
completely went away.
no.
Oh, that
That's
sucks.
Yeah,
that is
so
hard.
I
That's
took it
so
to
hard.
the PC shop, and it was like it was they were in debate of how quick they were gonna be able to fix it. So I was just nice and like went on a little Twitter group chat that I'm in with a bunch of people for that game. And I was like, yeah, this is for anybody who like didn't get access to the beta. And like
Oh.
2 hours later they called and were like, good news, we have your power supply in stock.
Oh,
So I got it that day. I was so
Ugh.
mad.
damn.
No, Mr. Swifty, it's not out. It's in closed beta. I don't know. I
But
just
it's hopefully coming out soon though.
I've been
I'm
so
hyped for
excited.
it though.
I've been so excited for games, and it's like I just all of them come out, and there's just something about it. Like I got so burnt by shoot, what was it? I'm
The
blanking.
fire.
Huh?
The fire.
What's that?
The joke is even worse than it already was now that I have to explain it, but you said I got burnt.
Oh,
Oh,
my bad.
Want to see?
It was
No, I just
already
feel
bad,
like-
and you just like put it beneath the ground.
Oh, Suicide Squad. I
Oh
was
yeah,
hopeful
that
about
game was
Suicide
oh
bad.
Squad.
gosh.
That game
Are
was
And
you?
they-
I feel like
bad.
from the start
Gosh.
it seemed like it was gonna be really bad though.
No, I
They-
had hope
they-
in it.
The
Cause
Suicide
like
Squad is really
Dude.
cool, but like I don't know. I feel like
Such
the
a cool
DC
concept,
games,
but
other than
it's
Arkham, like has
potential.
never been good. Like the Arkham games are incredible, but like anything else from DC game wise, I've never really cared about.
I mean, to be fair, they really haven't put out much other than Arkham.
That is true.
Like, I mean, they don't even have a Superman game.
Yeah, but
Like,
could you even
But
make a
it's not-
Superman? And he's so overpowered.
you can make a Superman game.
Have everybody he fights Kryptonite warriors.
Oh,
Let's get Clark
Exactly.
back on here. I'm sure
Every
he has
day.
like a
I mean,
pitch for it.
Superman's had a game before, but like not. It's been a long time. It was only PS2 or something.
Yeah, it's just there's only a few characters you can really make open world games for.
Yeah,
But Superman would definitely be one. That'd
I'm
be
hyped
a-
for that Black Panther game, Captain America.
I'm
Black-
kind of iffy
Black
on it.
Panther and Captain America game.
Those are like my two
Doesn't it take
favorites
place
other than
in, like,
Miles.
World
So like
War
I'm
II
so
or
hyped for
something like
that.
that?
Yeah, I
Doesn't
think
take place in,
it's
like, World
old.
War
I don't
II.
know when.
Well, that's, I mean, that'd be pretty hype. But the Blade game, dude, oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah,
And the
bro,
Wolverine one.
Oh
The
yeah, bro,
Wolverine one.
Wolverine.
Wolverine
Oh
one
my
is
And it's from
gosh.
Insomniac. It's gonna be
That's
so
gonna be
tight.
so
I'm
hype,
so hyped
dude.
for that.
That's gonna be so hype. Just imagine the cameos, gameplay, and the gore, dude.
It's
gonna
getting
be so
delayed
good.
though because the whole strike. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Honestly, bro,
At least
if
Rockstar
it
Games
gets
is not on the
delayed,
strike. That's all I care about, bro.
No, they are. I thought.
it gives them
No, it was a
it-
rumor.
it gives them more time to work on it, which honestly,
That's
I'm all
true.
down for if it needs refining on it. Because nowadays, dude, they rush out companies rush out games way too quick, man. If a game gets delayed, I'd rather have it be that and have it be complete than them releasing it sooner and it being incomplete and being absolute
Yeah,
garbage.
Cyberpunk,
right?
bro. Like I'm fine if if
Dude.
Rockstar delays GTA 6 for 5 more years, bro.
Oh
As
my
long
god,
as it
the
comes
internet
out-
would explode.
If they
Yeah,
even
I
delay
mean,
that game one more time, they're cooked.
They have had
They
11
didn't really delay it
years
fall.
Yeah.
to make that game. They have delayed it enough.
Yeah, as many stupid updates that they put out for GTA Online too. I don't want to hear a single excuse from them.
Yeah.
Okay, but to be fair, if you really think about it, they didn't start developing it right after 2013. Then you also have to think about Red
True,
Dead
Red
came
Dead
out in
Redemption
2018.
2.
So it's really only been 6 years. And they probably didn't start developing it until like
But
2020.
still, they're one of the biggest gaming companies in the world. Even
Yeah, but think
companies
about
like
how big Red Dead was. Like that game was incredible with what they
well, yeah,
did.
but even like with Insomniac, they had a team developing Spider-Man 2 and
Yeah,
a team
but-
developing Wolverine. Also at the same time with the team developing that Venom game that they're putting out.
Even Spider-Man 2 though isn't even comparable to GTA 5. Like
No.
This game,
worldwide,
though-
you know what I mean? So like that's what I mean. Like GTA 6 is something else. With a $2 billion budget, you gotta be careful.
Yeah,
GTA
but I
6
just feel like they've had
is
enough
gonna be
time.
like 3 times. It's gonna be like 3 times the scale of GTA 5. I mean, it's not obviously like I don't have numbers back that up, but like assuming everything we've seen, it's gonna be massive, dude. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't
and think
care
about it.
honestly if they push it back a little more. I don't care if they push it back like a year, maybe even 2,
Mm.
because if they have stuff to fix, then I do not care. I want them to put this game out and I want it to be perfect. I want it to get game of
Exactly.
the year. I want
Well,
it to
see-
meet expectations rather than have it flop because it was incomplete on release.
I think
Yeah.
they're
have
gonna
them, have to rework it.
I don't
think
want
they're gonna
Cyberpunk again.
I think
I'll
they're
be
gonna
fine.
try to
You don't want to
sell
I'll be fine with
My
them
bad, go
delaying. I'll be fine with them delaying it for 2 more years because then I'll be able to actually buy the game. But anything more than that, nah.
I'll be able to buy it when it comes out
No.
now, actually. So I'm fine with the fall delay.
You can like
But you
gift
also
it to
gotta-
me since like you're technically buying it, I'll like pay you back,
Oh, facts. I got you.
All right.
But if you think about it too,
the
like I
table.
feel like they're gonna want to put GTA out with the advanced version of consoles, like the PS5 Pro and stuff.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
Because
those
I
coming
feel
out?
like I think those are rumored for next fall.
Okay.
So like I could definitely see PlayStation and Xbox both giving them like extra funds and development sources to be like get those out. Because imagine if you're
Yeah.
selling it right and you're like, oh, PS5 it only runs on 30 FPS because of how big of a game this is. But if you buy the PS5 Pro, it's 60 FPS or 60 FPS on PS5 versus 120 on the Pro. Like that would sell so many consoles, even if there's no difference just coming out with it.
That's true. I mean, they don't come on a PC right away either.
No,
So
yeah.
it's already here's my thing, right? I replayed all the GTA games recently. Like I'm chill with waiting because I can just keep replaying the games. Because there's so
Yeah.
much like diverse, like GTA 4, GTA 5, San Andreas, like some of my favorite games. I could replay those any
Dude,
day.
especially
So
once
I'm
you
chill
get
with waiting.
GTA 5 on PC, like that game turns into a whole nother thing.
Yeah, well, with the mods and everything, like there's so much you can do. And I feel like even online, because I have like 700 hours on GTA Online, bro. It's brain rot, but like it's still fun. So I can take a little bit of a wait.
Are you a fan of GTA, Clint?
I'm not as big as everybody else, but I do like it.
Really?
Yeah, it's I can play for a little bit and then like I don't know, I can't pump in the hours like aggro.
It's just that's the thing about their games, like even Red Dead, like the like true like the best parts of them are like the little details that you find like after you put so many hours into the game.
That's true too.
And it's like there's just so much
Red
stuff you can do. Like GTA 5, like even just driving around is like so therapeutic with like a rainstorm at night.
Yes,
It's
yes,
just
yes.
so
Yeah,
nice, dude.
Absolutely.
That's what I used to
that
do in
was
GTA
tight,
Online.
bro.
Red Dead 1 and 2 are some of the most down to earth games I've ever played. Every
Yeah.
little detail in those games is amazing. Like, I don't know, Rockstar just does something with their games, man. They just pay attention to, I don't know, they go so into detail with every little thing, and it just makes the world seem more lively.
I mean, bro, Red Dead 2 is not even a game. Like, that's an experience. You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
an actual experience.
yeah.
And something I say with Red Dead 2, because it's one of my favorite games of all time, if you play Red Dead 2, you will never be able to experience it again, like the
Mhm.
same way. Everything that
Yeah.
happens in that game is so incredible. So make sure when you play Red Dead 2, don't rush it. Take your time, because every little thing that happens in that game is so unique, and you'll never be able to have those same feelings again if you go back and play it.
Yeah. I mean, bro, my only thing with Red Dead 2 is it's kind of boring sometimes. Like, it can be so slow. The pacing for me.
What do you mean? You don't like
Hey,
riding your horse to the next
down to
objective
earth.
for 25 minutes?
It's
Being
down to
interrupted
earth,
by
and
a
all of those
snake?
things.
Because I do love
I would
Red
get
Dead, but man, it's just like, that's why I always take GTA over it. Because
Oh, yeah,
GTA
for sure.
4 has such a good story. But, like, and then on top of that, it's fun.
see. I don't get bored when playing Red Dead 2. I don't get bored by anything because I can always just veer off, go to like another little town. Like I can just adventure anywhere, and there's just so much to there's so much to do. There's so many options, and the environments, dude. For that 20-minute ride, I get distracted by the environments alone,
That's
It's a
true.
and then it
beautiful
just
game.
flies by.
I mean, the like
It's a
stuff actually
beautiful.
happens. Like the workers are actually building stuff. It's crazy, bro. But that's what I mean. Like if they
They're
were doing that in
actively
2018,
expanding the world.
yeah, like imagine what they're doing with GTA 6 right now. Like with a $2 billion
Dude,
budget
Oh
too.
yeah.
Like it's gonna be insane. So that's why I'm chill with the wait. Like as long as they perfect everything they can.
Mm.
I
I
hope it
wonder.
comes
As
out
long as they
perfected.
just,
Yeah. I don't want
I
Cyberpunk, bro.
hope,
Like
dude.
I said, that game sucked
Dude,
when it came out. The DLC was good, but
And
man,
it'd be even worse if it was a day before, dude. I swear, if it was a day before, it comes out, and
oh
like
my god,
three
dude.
days
Day
later,
before,
3 days
yeah,
later, it gets pulled back, and then no
yeah.
one gets refunds, dude.
that game was
That was
so,
something.
and it was
That was
worse because they
something,
didn't
dude.
beat the allegations. Because people were like, "Oh,
I
this game
know.
is like, this game is just mostly CG. Like, it's not gonna be what they advertised it. Like, didn't they advertise it as like a open world, like, player against player type, or like no open world
It,
survivor, and then it ended up just being like a
it,
death
it,
match kind of game.
it so it's an open world. It was advertised as an open world zombie survival game, right? Be able to find players, you'd be able to kill them. There'd be zombies, and it was advertised as huge open world experience, right? Game released, there were almost no zombies because it had almost no storage space in it. Um, the combat didn't work. The graphics were absolutely atrocious. It was worse than PS1 games. Um, they also took assets from downloadable content and put them into the game. So they advertised that it was like, oh, we spent countless hours, blood, sweat, and tears making this game. Um, and then people were getting rage over it, so they pulled the game. No one got refunds, and or I think they got refunds. I forget. And then they just left. Like it was just gone, and it was one of the worst
Well,
video game releases of all time, I believe.
Well, at least we still have Fortnite to fall back on if games suck.
always. It'll always be around.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Fortnite's a different beast.
Yeah, Fortnite.
I wouldn't say about
Fortnite's
it's
the
dying.
only online game that I always go back to. Like that's what I love so much about Fortnite. It's like it's not even close to being anywhere near my favorite games, but like it's so good because I can just
Really?
play it anytime. Yeah, like
It-
I wouldn't even put Fortnite in the top 50 for me, but like I
What?
still love it.
What?
That's
Top
crazy.
50?
Yeah, there's so many other
Dude,
games.
nah.
Hey,
Fortnite's a
guys.
top
Fortnite's
5.
still the best online game like
Wait,
I've ever
wait,
played.
Plano, say something?
I
What's up?
am so sorry to interrupt this. I just have to mute for a couple minutes. I'm sorry.
You're
Oh,
good.
you're good. My bad.
All good.
I don't
Yeah.
know, bro. I just feel like
I love Fortnite, but like
I feel like
there's
when there comes to like top 5s and stuff, like I feel like you have to like consider like their impact too.
No,
Like
no. You gotta think about this, right? Fortnite doesn't exist on a top 10 list or a top 5 list. It exceeds literally every single list out there
Oh,
because it's
Facts,
so
that's
good.
facts.
right. Is Donald Muster's beautiful vision of gaming
Mm-hmm.
and surpassing every single other game ever created and that will ever be created. You're right. You're right. I got you.
No, Tim Sweeney. No. Sorry.
along with Tony Hawk Pro Skater, that exceeds all video games
Tony
as well.
Hawk Pro Skater.
And Wii
Gosh,
Sports.
dude.
Wii Sports. Ooh. Okay. Titanfall 2. Once again, I'm just saying, absolutely
God.
goated. And Mortal Kombat, classic Mortal Kombat. You can never go wrong
Street
with that.
Fighter's better.
Probably my
Oh,
favorite
dude.
fighting game.
No.
Street Fighter's
Yeah.
not better.
Smash
are
Bros is better. I'll tell you
Uh,
that much. Smash Bros on top.
Smash Bros is better.
I'm sorry.
Smash Bros is elite.
I'm taking Mortal Kombat over Smash Bros. I'm going to be
Which
honest.
Smash Bros
which
is
MK
better.
are we talking
Smash
about?
Bros. Smash Bros got Cloud and Link, bro. I'm going Smash Bros. All the way.
Which
I
MK
know.
are we talking about, Pojo? Like, what are you thinking about when you think about it? Like, what's
be
the
one.
main MK?
When's the best one?
So when I think of Mortal Kombat, for some reason, I always think of Mortal Kombat 10.
Really?
That
Really?
or
I think
11.
9.
I know
Okay,
9's a
but
really good one too.
but
9's a really good one too.
do they have
I never
Minecraft
think of
Steve?
one. I
Do
never.
they have Minecraft
Yeah,
Steve?
facts. Think about it.
See, I ain't gonna lie with you,
Do
bro.
you guys have Homelander though? Do you guys have Homelander?
but
Why do
listen,
it?
I don't think so.
Minecraft Steve beats Homelander any day. Have you seen him, bro? He boxes people up in Smash.
Pojo, you can't
Yep.
reference anything from MK1 as a pro in the argument. MK1,
True.
the only
You're
thing that
right,
it
you're
has
right.
good, and I know this might sound counterintuitive because like it's quite literally the premise. The gameplay, phenomenal. Every other aspect about the game, down to core like gameplay features and stuff, is absolutely atrocious. That
The
game,
story though. The story.
the game, no, it's a cop out, bro. At the end, they just went. They had a good MK story going, and they're like, but multiverse. Like,
No, but it
oh,
started off so
we're going
good,
back
and
to
then
our
the end
roots.
ruined it.
We're going back to our
I
roots.
know,
We're
but
gonna have a
it started
true
off so
MK
good.
story. True MK story.
Almost everything. The dynamic though of Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Smoke, dude, everything was working out so well, and then they had to just cop it. Oh my gosh, dude.
I don't know. I would
That
say
ending was
Smash Bros. Smash Bros. First, then MK. I can't speak on Street Fighter that much because I haven't played it.
Street Fighter 5, bro.
But
Oh
Street
my
Fighter's
God,
in
I love that game.
Fortnite, so that clearly says what the better game is.
And it's also in Smash Bros.
Scorpion
That's
goes so
true.
hard.
Street
Scorpion goes
Fighter's
so
in
hard, bro.
Smash Bros.
Scorpion
and
goes so hard.
Fortnite, the greatest things known to mankind. So it has to go up there, bro.
Yeah, come on.
We need Scorpion or Sub-Zero in Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not in
Dude,
Fortnite.
their mythics too would be crazy.
Yeah.
Like a
Didn't they,
Sub-Zero
like,
Ice
tease
Ball
Mortal-
mythic.
Bro,
Didn't they
I thought he was
tease
coming to the game when they
Mortal
dropped the
Kombat in a trailer?
Hades teaser.
Huh?
The
What do you got?
the Chains of Hades, I think.
No, yeah.
Oh. I don't remember them
Gyro's
teasing him or anything.
No,
It
I'm
was in
saying
the
I thought they were
it was
teasing
in
him
the
when they dropped the
chapter-
Hades thing.
It was in the Chapter 2 Season 3 trailer. Like they did a parody of the one of the Mortal Kombat fatalities where like they uppercut you and then the head comes.
Oh,
comes
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Oh, that.
Oh yeah.
that. I know
I
what
don't
you're talking
know.
about. I know.
At that point, I feel like it was probably more so just like a reference to MK, like especially Donald Mustard. Like I'm sure, like being a fan of like the 80s and 90s era, like I'm sure it was probably just a reference.
Bro,
But that would have been a
I'm-
great season to put him in
Yeah, I'm
with
just thi-
season
Johnny
5.
Cage skin.
I'm just
Give me
thinking,
Johnny
though.
Cage skin. I'm sorry.
I'm just thinking, like, how crazy do you think people in the 90s reacted to Mortal Kombat? Because I know people were saying like it was wild because of like all
Oh,
the like crazy stuff that
definitely,
was
yeah.
in that game, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Looking back on it, like it's pretty tame compared to most like modern Mortal Kombat fatalities now.
Oh,
Oh yeah, but
100%.
that's
Yeah.
just because
yeah.
like everything's
It,
changed.
it was just like little pixels, but now it's evolved into something a lot more. Definitely with the fatalities.
Hey, little pixels can mean a lot, man. They got meta with GTA 1. That was like a top-down game where you couldn't see anything.
True. Oh gosh,
I
that's right.
remember online, like Elon Musk said that he couldn't finish GTA because in the opening mission you had to shoot some cops. And then
Oh my god.
some dude was meat writing him by saying, "Oh yeah, I could never finish GTA 5 either. It just wasn't morally correct for me." And the dude who said that was a GTA 5 reviewer. He was like a
Yes.
and person who wrote articles on the game talking
What do they
about
think
how
they're gonna do?
specifically to kill cops.
What do they think they were gonna do?
I'm very
Get
sorry about
a
that, guys.
get a
What are they
hundred.
signing up
Oh,
for?
no, you're
You're
They
good.
were
good.
gonna
You're
get
good. You're good.
100. They were gonna get $100 from Elon, bro.
Exactly.
Speaking of Elon, did you see how he completely made the Nitro Fist useless now?
Mm.
What happened?
Yes.
If you use the cyber, dude, I was so mad yesterday. I was playing and I used the Cybertruck because I unlocked it,
Wait, that's
and
an
then I died because
Oh,
I
you're
tried
part
it.
of the problem. You're part of the problem.
But yeah, I died because like the Nitro Fist just like you jump and they just don't work. So I will never buy a Tesla in my life because he cost me that one Fortnite game.
That's why.
wait. Isn't this a
Um,
reskin car?
Huh?
Yeah, there's a
I
bug
thought it-
with it.
Oh, okay. I see. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. There's a bug with it when you use it. I think that's
Elon, it's all
crazy
your
though.
fault.
It's
Tim Sweeney
crazy.
and Elon sabotaged us. They both sabotaged us. They
Oh,
planned
Tim
this all
Sweeney's
along.
fault, man. If I die
Exactly,
tomorrow,
bro.
it's
That's what
all
I'm
him.
saying.
What do you guys
Hey
think about
guys,
the drama with that one?
what drama with like Tesla
Yeah.
being a part of Fortnite?
Yeah.
I think with part of the
Uh,
metaverse, we just have to understand that there's going to be way more collabs and probably with stuff that we wouldn't have gotten before.
As much as I
So
joke
it's like-
about it, I just don't care.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
care at all.
Facts.
Like it's just a car.
That's what I'm
It's just
saying.
it's just an ugly
I mean,
car.
it's cool,
Like
I guess.
it's funny because it's the
PS2 car.
PS1 car. Yeah.
Yeah,
It literally looks
yes,
like that.
PS2
Eh?
car.
PS2 graphics are a bit too advanced. A bit too advanced. That
Yeah, actually, yeah, it's
No.
more of a PS1 car. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason I was telling Smurf this, the only reason I really got it was just because I want to annoy him with using it, but I don't really want it. Like, I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to actually like, use it because I think it looks really cool.
No,
like,
but like
I don't know.
it's silent.
It's a free cosmetic.
silent.
I mean, I'll
like
take
if
it.
you use it, it's silent. So it might low key be pay to
Oh
win.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know it was silent.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
it's
like
not. You don't have to
basically
pay for
not
it though.
silent,
and
but it
then
makes like very
free.
little noise.
Interesting.
Also, it's got the exposed bed, so if you sit in the back, the
Mm-hmm. I saw
you
that.
only car have like a better way to shoot.
Mhm.
You have more like accessibility and stuff. So I'm just saying, like,
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Sorry, I
were
thought my mic
scratchy
cut
for a
out.
second.
My bad.
His monitor falling his
Yeah.
mic again.
Yeah, monitor falling on the mic again.
dude,
So, I guess we should probably talk about some Fortnite, given
Mm.
you know.
Nah.
So I guess Flynn, what are your hopes and concerns for the Marvel season?
I guess it's the same thing. It's a hope and a concern. I really, really hope the mythics are as fun as last time because after this season, I could very well see them being underwhelming. But Disney might be over Epic's shoulder on this one, making sure that it's good. So there's some things that's making me think it's not going to be so great, and things that are making me think it will be great. Like the last one was too fun. It was so much fun. Last time I was talking with you guys, I think we said it was number 2 for the best season in Fortnite GG. Is that what it was? Number 3?
Something like that, 2 or 3.
Top 5
Yeah, I
for
think
sure.
it's 3. Yeah.
Yeah, so they have all the potential in the world. You kind of just do what you did
Yeah.
last time, except new mythics.
Yeah.
And the potential for the next couple months to like not even just on like content creation side, but just the game, like going from a Marvel season, then to another OG, then chapter
Mhm.
6. And dude, chapter 6, like some of the stuff I've seen, like the swinging mythic, the prone mythic, like I don't know. Like I
Oh,
really
yeah.
hope chapter 6 hits.
I think it will. I think we're in a transition period right now in chapter 5. I've been cutting
I'm-
Epic a lot of slack.
I'm more hyped for Marvel season than Chapter 2 OG, if I'm being honest.
Oh, I'm not
Oh, yeah,
looking forward to
Mm.
chapter
That's
2
the
AG
thing.
that much.
I love
Oh
chapter
my
2, man, but I
God.
don't really care for chapter
Well,
2.
okay.
You guys are crazy. Holy.
Okay, I
Well-
love Chapter 2. My favorite
Yeah,
chapter.
best chapter
But
of all time.
I'm more hyped for the Marvel season, you know? I would prefer to get
Same.
something new
Yeah.
rather than just like
Yeah,
getting the
okay,
same stuff
I
like
can agree with
recycled
that.
in my mouth.
Yeah, see, I'm making a video on that now, and it's like my thoughts have been like reinforced of like I don't know, it's just like after what OG did last year of like surprise we're on the map with no conclusion to the chapter 4 map. Cato
Yeah.
Thorn was killed during a quest. Like I I just don't understand like unless it has storyline significance. Like if it's purely just nothing happens with chapter 5 or transported to chapter 2, play for a couple weeks and go to chapter 6. Like it's just at that
I
point,
think
like
that's gonna
what
happen.
good does it really do? Especially with reload now. Like
Gotta
I feel
combine
like
chapter 5.
just
Like
put
actually
out
combine it.
yeah, just put out reload chapter 2 in like 3 months when everybody's bored of the chapter 1 version of it. And
I
then
I
just
have a
have
I have a feeling this is gonna be the last like OG season.
I hope so, dude.
Really?
There's no bone in my body wants a chapter 3 OG.
I don't
Oh,
want to
oh
chapter
Yeah.
my
3
god, I
OG.
I
disagree so
okay.
hard.
Unless
I don't
unless
want to
it's
call it
I
an
know.
purely season
OG.
1.
I don't want to call it OG, but I do want chapter 3 to come back in some sort of way.
Really?
Chapter
I
3 and
I
chapter
love
4.
No.
season 1. I love
Un-
season 2.
unless it's season 1.
How about this? Chapter 3, seasons 1 and 2, and chapter 4, seasons 1 and 2. Make that one
Yeah.
season, one
Yeah,
OG season.
yeah, 100%.
That'd be hype.
Yeah,
That would be
agreed,
crazy.
agreed.
Mix them in together.
Yeah,
Just- yeah,
100%.
extend the time or just mix them both at the same time, have the
That's
same
what I'm saying.
duration, and just add content here and there, new weapons, new guns, kind of swap things out here and there, and make it pretty clean. It'd make it pretty clean, I
Yeah.
think.
I think my biggest thing with the chapter 2, which I guess it's like kind of overreacting because it's nothing confirmed, it's just what they use for a development roadmap. But like, is the fact that I think chapter 2 blossomed from like 2 and 4 were obviously good, but like the most fun that I had was towards the end with like 7 and 8. Like 2, 4,
Really?
7, and 8 were my favorite.
Chapter
And
2,
it's like,
season 7 was my favorite season of all time.
dude, chapter 2, season 7 and 8 were like, I know a lot of people hate, but it's like it
I didn't
had
really care for
every,
it.
but it
I
had
loved 8.
both of them had like everything that I love about Fortnite. Like they were so goofy. They had such
Mhm.
distinct play. Like the gameplay was so distinct. Like especially with 7, dude. Like I've never had more fun than 7.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite season as well?
Okay, it's the season that I probably had the most fun with, but all around it, it's probably like it's a top 4.
It's a top
It's
one for me.
yeah, like I'd say probably in no particular order, Marvel season 7 and chapter 3 season 1 and Mega. Like those are my favorite ones.
I'd have to think so
Chapter
hard
3
about what I
season
liked
1's
best, but
so
it's definitely the top 2 are chapter 1 season X and chapter 2 season 7. Everything
Season
else
X
comes
is
after
good.
those.
X is
UFOs
so
back and the
overhated.
railgun.
I want the UFOs and the
It's
mechs
so
in the same
overhated.
season.
Oh my god, that would be awful. But in a
Could
good way.
you imagine carrying a mech with the UFO and having the mech fire missiles down?
Oh my
Oh
lord.
gosh.
Bring the mechs back just to teach people that the cars aren't that bad.
Exactly.
Chapter 2 season OG should just be primal the whole way through.
That'd be
With
so funny.
mechs. Primal with
Sure.
mechs.
Nah,
But yeah,
I'm
Primal with
genuinely
mechs.
thinking, like, do you think they'll go back to Primal? I'm like,
No,
let's
there's
sit
no
here.
way,
I would
bro.
No.
There's
I would
no
pay
shot they're
them
going
to
There's
back
no
to
not.
way.
I would
They
pay
might
them
bring
to
back
not.
If
like
they've
the
learned
unstable
anything,
bow and that's it.
if they have like learned anything, I think they know to avoid primal
Here's
Yeah.
here's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking.
at
They're
all
going to like
costs.
bring in like a little, like maybe like a Primal POI or something like that, or like maybe bring some bows in. Cause you know how in the OG season where like they sort of combined season 7 and 8 and combined like
Mhm.
seasons 9 and 10 in those updates. I'm thinking they're gonna do something like that, but like barely focus on Primal and like focus a lot on like season 5 or 7, whichever one it gets lumped in with.
Yeah, they could bundle them for sure, like 3 seasons at a time, and then have the end be 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
Think that would definitely work because Primal would fit the vibe of especially like the cubes. But I don't know. Like I just don't know what their approach is gonna be with OG. Like if it's purely just 1, 2, and 3, like I'm not that excited.
Really, I'm so hyped for that.
Like
Yeah.
unless the map gets flooded and like I don't
I
know.
can see
It's
them
just
flooding a little bit of the map.
I just hope it's something different, like an alternate version of the map where stuff is similar, but like
That'd be
there's
cool
new
too.
aspects of it.
I don't know.
'Cause like
I just think if it's coming back for a month, that's a good time for me. Like in for I think it would get stale after a little while, but I would like to re-experience chapter 2.
I just think I'd prefer it as like a side thing because like I don't even know how we're supposed to close out like chapter 5 just with Marvel. You know what I mean?
Well, a
Like,
lot
it
of
feels
people are.
weird.
Yeah, that's true. I would imagine they'll just find some Marvel multiverse thing to go back to chapter 2, or people have that theory that Midas
That's
sailed off to
insane.
chapter 2 and it's just somewhere around and we sail off. And
He
then
knew all along.
Maybe-
at the end, the island flips and that's chapter 6.
Isn't this island just like I heard some theories? Once again, I'm not a lore guy about Fortnite, but like, isn't this supposed to be like a chapter 2 version of the map?
Yeah, like I think it is like an alternate timeline or something.
So, so,
Yeah.
so then one of Doom like does something where he like remakes the map in his perfect image, and what do you know? Chapter 2 is the perfect chapter. Wink, wink. And we just go into chapter 2.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
Um,
I'd be chill with chapter 2 OG if they mixed it with chapter 5 in some way. Like, I'm
Mhm,
not
me
saying chapter
too.
5's, like, I do like chapter 2's map more than it mixed with chapter
Well,
5, but it's more interesting if it's mixed.
yeah, and it was like chapter 1 too when I remember when leakers found the assets. Like that was what was speculated at first was like it was gonna be like 40% of the map would be chapter 1, but it was just gonna like stuff was gonna teleport into chapter 4's
Yeah.
map.
Like, imagine
And
it
like
mixed with Mega City, that'd be sick.
You know
yeah,
what?
like stuff like that would
oh
be
gosh,
super
Mega
cool.
City.
You know what I keep meaning to make a video on this and I just haven't. I want to like talk about the idea of what if they approach chapter 2 in the sense of like what everybody wanted chapter 2 to be like. What if all the map changes stuck around?
Mhm.
That'd be tight.
They could do that.
Yeah, but they got
Yeah.
rid of Hunter's Haven too quick.
Dude, they got rid of Fortnite does that way too much. Like chapter
Yeah,
3,
I'm
Jax
sorry. You can
can't
thank the
cuddle.
community for that in season X. I will die on that hill because they plan so far in advance.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
The
love
map's
season
changing too
they've
much.
done good this chapter, though. They've kept, like, most POIs.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they got rid of God, I
Hazy?
can't remember. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Hazy
Oh
should
was
have
good.
kept
shoot, that
Hazy.
one.
That should
Yeah,
not have gone.
Hazy was sick. I don't know why
Could have
they
got rid of
kept him.
anything
I
else.
love Hazy.
Could have got
That
rid
was
of
such a
Grand
Classic
good
Courts,
Glacier.
bro.
Now, Classic Courts is chill. Grand Glacier got to go.
Yeah,
I
for
like
real.
Grand Glacier.
Nah,
I never land
ever
there.
since like Montague left, like I just never went there. It's just
Yeah,
boring.
I unfortunately I've just been playing Reload actually.
Me too, pretty much.
Reload's so goaded,
I
dude.
Dude, I
know.
just can't.
So good.
After going from Reload, where it's like the gunfights and like the skill and like just all the intense moments, and then I go into like normal BR, and it always ends with me getting fisted in the end. Like there's no other way I die than I don't. I rarely die unless it's like Magneto or a fist. And it's
Let's
just
see, Death
so
by Fisted.
Skill
death by
issue, bro.
fisting.
You
Yeah.
just
that's why
gotta.
the season was so good at the start because it was chaotic like that with the cars, and then everyone
Well,
cried.
see, it was like I think we talked about this was like the season started out so good, but the only thing that could ruin it is if they got so far
Yeah.
into the season where they started like another thing I was making a video on is just like they they just threw they I think they panicked and they threw every little item that they've came out with has just been to like disable cars easier.
Yeah,
And it's like on top of that, like I think that they use Magneto's gloves especially for that because it's like they're crazy in terms of damage to cars,
Yeah, they
but
do
like the
like
people
400
too.
415
per hit.
damage to cars.
Like still the
Yeah,
nitro fizz,
450
dude.
I
damage
never
per
use the
hit,
cars
yeah.
anymore. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
I don't either.
useless
I
unless you
don't
get
really.
unless
I
you
only
get
used them
the
like
mythic
how
car.
cars were used.
Hmm.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
like
You know what
the
we're gonna hear in chapter 6?
education.
We're gonna hear the oh my god, everybody. I kind of miss the cars in chapter 5, season 3.
Oh, bro. I know, dude. It's going to happen. It's going to be the same thing that happens every single other chapter.
Yeah.
Oh man, chapter 3 wasn't really that bad. Oh man, chapter 4 wasn't really that bad. Same thing's going to happen in chapter 5. Guarantee it.
Oh yeah,
Like
100%.
yeah,
sure.
season 1 or 2 were relatively praised, right? Like
Hmm.
personally, I think season 1 was overhated. Season
For sure.
2, I think it's a little weak near the end, but I still think it was a solid
Yeah,
season. This season is very divisive. Either half the community loves the season or they hate it. I don't really think there's too much of a middle ground on that
I
front.
wouldn't I
Um,
don't know how I feel about it.
I
I loved it at the
personally,
I
start.
just wish they separated the
I
loot pools.
yeah, they should have done
That
that
would be so
earlier because
simple.
mm,
Yeah, I don't
yeah, I don't know,
know.
man.
Because it's like I don't excuse me, give me 1 second. I don't mind the whole like it's not that I care that it's like not gunfight based. It's just the fact that like the season was oriented around cars, and I feel like all it is now is just like I said, the Magneto gloves and fisting, and then like cars are just useless. And like
Yeah.
the problem is they built the season going into it around the cars.
Yeah, they're doing what
So
they
that
did
was
last season,
yeah,
like
so that
with
was
not
supposed
vaulting
to
the main
be
thing.
yeah, like that was I would argue like this time around it's more because like the cars were the main thing. Like the first couple of days, it was like most of the combat in the car, and that's what it seems like they intended it to be, even throughout the season. And then they just started panicking, and then now they're just relying on all these items to be fun. But it's just like I don't know. It's not nearly as fun as it was at the start. And I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
the
but I
cars,
feel like
people use the cars.
nowadays I base a season off of like how much I enjoyed it the first 2 weeks because that's when I play it the most. You know what I mean?
I
Because
think I
like
think I remember you mentioning that somewhere.
I
yeah,
don't
because
know.
like I don't know. My thing nowadays is like back in chapter 2, I played like the whole season through, but nowadays I don't really care as much to play like every single day. So I'm gonna be playing most in those first 2 weeks, and then after that I'm gonna like coming through every once in a while.
Was it you that said just like get your fun in the first couple weeks?
Well, I'm saying like treat the first 2 weeks like it's the campaign of the game.
Yeah.
And then after that, you can come through and have some fun, like it's the online version of the game. You know what I mean? Like that's how I
I
treat
don't
a
know.
game. Like I don't know, I can't think about off the top of my head, but I feel like people are just spending too much time playing the season, and then they're getting burnt out.
Yeah,
But
that
like,
happens so much and they just refuse to admit that.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we'll see, but you can also have a healthy balance. It's not like if
Yeah,
you
for
need
sure.
to like not play because like I play pretty much equally. Like of course the first few weeks I play a lot, but I still play consistently through the middle and end of seasons. And I don't think I've been burnt out since Vibin. That was the last time I've
Yeah, but
been
I mean,
burnt.
everyone was burnt out. That season just
Like
sucked.
dude, I was so sad when last season ended. Like I loved last season. And then the same thing with like I'm always excited for the new season, don't get me wrong, but like I'm not even this one, like, I'm not entirely done with it, like, it's not like I'm ready for it to be over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was so happy when season 2 ended.
Really?
I love that season, but man, at the end of it, I was so bored. That was like the most bored I was of Fortnite since like chapter 3. Because
I
it
felt
was
like it was
really
dragging
good
on.
at the start. Yeah, bro, it was so good, and then it felt like at the end they had nothing to add. Like it felt like because like my thing was I felt like they should have added Ares and whatever it was called Battleground, like when he came to the game, like the crew pack. They should have spread that out instead of adding him at the start, like they did in Marvel, like the Marvel season. They added
Yeah,
the
you're right.
POIs later. Like that would have been so much better and would have made the season
Yeah.
a lot more fun than adding
Yeah.
4 POIs at the start of the season and then not really doing anything else.
Yeah, I feel like
I just wish.
that's an issue,
Go
though,
ahead, Mel.
with I think that's just an issue with these big collabs at the end of seasons, is I feel like Epic rushes to get all of their stuff out relatively quick,
Yeah.
because then they have that big like we had Ninja Turtles, Avatar, and now Pirates, and
Are
it's like
they're gonna add the minigun too, right? Where did they go?
I don't think they
I
are.
know.
I
I
mean, that's like
saw
a
that.
week
When
away
is
now.
Fall
They
Guys
just said
coming?
last week and then transitioned it over to season
I think
4.
they
That's what
said
I'm
Fall
thinking.
Guys is coming in the next update.
I can't
Yeah,
wait for
that
that.
too. Yeah, Fall Guys is actually
6th,
gonna be good. I'm so
Five
hyped
Nights
for
at
that.
Freddy's update.
My God.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I do you guys like the events? Like, all things considered, at the end of the
The
seasons?
mini events, you mean?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, I like them a lot.
I
yeah.
like
I
it a
like.
lot. I think like every 2 seasons, I don't know, cause like there's no story anymore, so I feel like live events are just kind of useless
Yeah,
now. So I feel like the mini events are a good alternative since like the story is
Yeah.
just practically non-existent anymore.
I just feel like the collab events, though. It's like I don't know what you guys think, but out of all of them, I personally think the Pirates has been the weakest.
Oh, for sure.
Probably.
100%.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
The POI was cool. But
yeah,
like the
like
loophole lacked so hard.
Ninja Turtles felt like an event. Like Avatar still felt like an event. Maybe it's just because of the how fast we get them. Like we get them every season now. That might be it. But like this one just feels like it's there. Like it doesn't feel like
Cause like they
hyped up
added
at
the
all.
POI, which is cool, but then they added the pirate in the jar, the ship in a bottle or whatever it's called, and like
Mhm.
I've used that maybe twice. Like if I'm
What?
looking.
I
Yeah.
use that all the time.
It's
Really?
fun, but like it just gets boring. I did use it a lot though.
It does like what 45 damage to enemy opponents, but
I
you
think
know
it's
what I use it
60, yeah.
for though? I use it to clear out buildings
Yeah.
That is true.
to expose opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always, man, and it works
I
so
find it so
well.
funny
It
when you're like
works
in an
so well.
insane build fight and then just like this giant ship comes through. I think that's so
You
funny.
just knock it all down. You just reset the whole entire fight. It's crazy.
My
Yeah.
thing is I don't know why like they had the treasure map there. Why is that an item? Like it's the same thing with the Solid Snake thing where I feel like they're just adding something because it's on theme. Like I love Metal Gear Solid. That update was trash. And then the Pirates of the Caribbean thing, like, why is the map part of the loophole? Like, why is it like a big thing? It's just a map that brings you to loot that's already
Well,
like
and all you
everywhere.
get too is just you always get like pirate
You get the
based
same
loot.
things. Yeah, it's not even
It's
like
nothing
legendary. Like,
even
yeah.
yeah.
Or
So like
not,
it just feels like
it's a ship in a bottle.
yeah, I just feel like they're adding it so they have another thing. Like that's exactly how the Metal Gear Solid update felt, where they just had the cardboard box there because oh, funny cardboard box. That's what Solid Snake
Yeah,
uses. Like
and
it's just a waste.
I was gonna say too, like maybe the reason this one feels the most lackluster is because I feel like the last ones put items in that had significance, like to your
Exactly.
play style,
And they
like
were new.
the avatar events. You had the traversal stuff, and then same with Ninja Turtles, you had traversal, and then it's
You
just
know,
I feel like this one's just the ship.
Exactly. Yeah.
I wish Epic did more of the original ones like they did in Chapter 4, Season 1.
For real, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
like maybe I would like to see one collab, then one original, then one collab, then one original
Uh-huh.
every season.
Yeah, because we don't need
Not
not
sure
every
how
collab needs a huge event. I don't think so with a big event pass.
I
Like,
I like that. I think it spices up the season a little bit.
yeah, but I don't like you said. I don't think every season needs it to be a collab though.
Oh, I thought you meant they didn't need the event. Sorry.
Yeah, like the Pirates one doesn't make any sense because looking
Yeah.
back,
I don't
like
think we need the Pirates.
why didn't they just do this as the summer event? Like, sure, people would have gotten upset. Oh, your summer event's just based around like, a
There's
collab.
no winning for Epic.
But like they should have just like I feel like they should have just bundled it all together.
But the
You
thing
know, and
is,
Yeah.
like
what is the summer event anymore? Because is it the reload thing?
It's
Is
a
it
combination of
is it those
everything.
quests that they added? Is it the pirates event? Is it the summer road trip? Like what is it?
I think
They
it's
never
supposed to
specified.
be I think it's supposed to be the concept of like the metaverse where these things are like all congruent to each other. Like they all are the summer event per se. Like it's
Yeah.
part of their big summer
But
update.
Tim Sweeney made it. It's awful.
And he
I'm
wants your
interested
money and he
to
hates you.
I'm interested to see what they do with like Fortnitemares because like that's on the
Oh yeah.
roadmap, Like that's not just like an event that we know like, oh, it's obviously coming. Like they have that on the roadmap.
I still don't trust it, man. I want to love the holiday events, look forward to them, but they just keep dropping the ball.
Yeah, see, like I feel like
Last 40 Wars was amazing though. Like especially skin wise. In
when
my
it
opinion,
fest
that was like
went
the
down
best it
though.
was.
I didn't feel like the Halloween theme while I was playing.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really liked. I just got Alan Wake, so I was happy. I didn't get the skin, but it was cool to see him in there. But like, other than that, I get what you mean.
Because like I love all things Halloween, and it's like I do agree. Like playing it last year, you didn't get the Halloween vibes, like at
I
all.
I feel like I felt the Halloween vibes very
But it's
much.
Yeah,
like
I
the
feel like this
problem
season had that
is
kind of horror vibe to it with the heist theme. That's what I liked about it. It like mixed it in, so it was there
really.
the whole time.
Yeah,
That's how
I
I felt.
didn't feel that.
especially
Especially
like
with
with
the
the
that main guy being a vampire. Yeah,
yeah, the vampire boss, bro. That was sick. Like how
yeah,
Well,
he
like
had
yeah,
his own
in
but
the
katana and
update.
everything, and
Yeah.
it was cool.
but I don't feel
I
like
kind of
just
felt that. I'm not gonna lie.
because I don't feel like just because you have a character that's happens to be a vampire that it makes it like Halloween vibe. Like I'm
Not,
Well,
saying, like
no,
it's not
I know what
just
you mean.
if you played the event, right? Like if you played me a clip of someone playing the event last year, like and said, like what time frame did this like was this gameplay captured? I wouldn't be able to tell it's from Fortnitemares because like there's nothing about it outside of those typical things like the pumpkin launcher, but it's like we were talking about earlier, like no decorations, there's no fog,
they
there's no
had
like
that
jump
blood.
scares.
They had that blood
And
moon.
Well, here's what I think. Yeah, exactly. I think the graphics made it look so like Halloween like, especially with the way the whatever it's called, Eclipse Estate looked, or the
Yeah.
main place.
And the blood
Because
with the blood moon. That
yeah,
was like sick.
I feel like the entire season had that underlying horror factor, like just below the heist theme. And I feel like that was cool because it kind of
Yeah,
dragged it out.
I'm still with Twisty though. I just wasn't feeling it. Like
Yeah.
it was better than what we've been getting for holiday events, that's for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah.
But
I just feel like there's never been a bad Fortnite Even 2022, I don't think
Ooh,
was
really?
terrible. I feel it had like
Really?
I like the claws. I don't think it was a good Fortnite Don't get me wrong, but it was better than anything else they had.
I think it was mainly held up though by because like what you guys are talking about with heisted, like I felt that with Paradise was like Paradise felt like an all around like Halloween season. Like just
yes.
the vibe, like
Yep.
it had like a horror vibe to it. So I feel like that's why they got a pass for me with that event because like the event did kind of suck. But like if they would have taken away like the party theme and just given us like good skins, I think I probably would have looked back on that as like a good Fortnitemares. But I think it's just because how they dropped the ball with like the Rick and Morty stuff and
Yeah.
then the skins were kind of iffy.
Oh,
Like I feel
Yeah,
like
it's the thing.
that's what made
Okay,
it bad.
it's one thing if like Rick and Morty just like happened to release during Fortnite mirrors, but it was like the headline for like
Yeah.
Yeah, they used it in the
Fortnite.
trailer and
Like,
everything. It was
couldn't
so
you
funny.
It was the
you could
headline of the whole
unlock
event.
you could unlock Pickle Rick by playing Horde Rush. That was so
Yeah, like
funny.
that
Yeah,
was
that it was.
so stupid, dude.
I mean, hey, we
But-
got Pickle Rick
Hey, at
for
least we
free,
could
so I'm
unlock
not gonna,
him.
yeah, I'm not complaining.
The
Yeah.
claws were cool though. I like the claws.
Yeah, the claws were
The which
cool.
one?
So,
Oh,
and
When they
here's
were
the
in
thing
the
though, they had
game.
yeah, but they also like marketed the chainsaw pickaxe like it was an actual item, and that pissed me off
Oh my
because then it wasn't
gosh.
anything.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
That
if
would have been sick.
No.
If they ever bring Leatherface to the game, they have to have like a chainsaw mythic.
Bro, I want
That'd be so
Ghostface
sick.
so
I'm-
bad.
Well, we already have a
Ghostface is
chainsaw
alright.
item.
Ghostface?
What
What?
did you say, Glenn?
We already have the saw item.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the one that shot
rip
saws and
saw.
stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
What
love
was that?
that.
Wasn't that in Vibin?
Yeah, that was bad.
Yes.
Anything from
think
Vibin, don't bring it
so.
back, bro.
Nah, I would bring
I'd
that
bring
back.
that back. I'd bring it back.
That was a fun
Only
one.
thing I bring back was the POI, the roller coaster, the one POI we got that season.
I don't know. The reality tree.
I
was
didn't
nice.
I didn't love it either. Yeah, the
Hammer
reality
AR,
tree was
right?
better.
No, not the reality tree. I'm talking about the roller coaster POI. The reality
Yeah, I
tree.
know.
I'm
Rave
just saying the
Cave.
reality tree was better.
Dude, when you
Really?
went to Rave
Like,
Cave, you couldn't focus. It was just like
I don't know, bro. It
blasting
was so
music,
fun.
bro.
Well, yeah, but that was the
Hammer
only good part
AR,
about
prime
Vibin. Like, you didn't even
shotgun,
play the
like-
game. You just went to Rave Cave.
When it was Covert Cavern with the blimp, that was way better.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, what are the Hammer AR with the prime shotgun? Like, those were good though, right?
Hammer
Yeah,
AR
but
was the only
those-
good thing that season.
But they were
I
before
like the Prime Shotgun a
Vibin,
lot.
though. Yeah, Prime was nice.
I didn't
Mhm.
remember
But-
it.
I think the new items for Primal were the DMR, the 2-shot shotgun, and the charged SMG, and the grapple
Primal?
glove.
I low key like the
Sorry, not Primal.
The,
Vibin.
Oh, Vibin.
Charge
Vibin.
SMG.
Yeah, yeah.
You like the charge?
yeah, it shredded through people
Oh.
through blocks, dude.
Oh,
It's better than
Oh,
Shredded.
it's better than the recycler. Everyone always says the charge
No
SMG is the
way.
worst
No,
gun.
I'm not even
I-
kidding
I-
you right now. I love the recycler. I'm not even kidding.
Actually,
Dude,
I'm not even kidding.
actually,
crazy.
You
They're
actually
so
like
underrated.
recycler? I mean,
I use recycler all the time.
really?
How?
That was
So then what
Primal,
is the
right?
worst gun?
Yeah.
What is the worst gun?
Yeah,
Makeshift
what's the
shotgun,
worst
bro.
gun?
The grape.
Charge-
Oh yeah,
charge
makeshift has to
SMG.
be it. Eh?
Or the charge.
I was gonna
SMG.
say I was gonna say grape
anything
pump,
makeshift.
but yeah,
I
makeshift
wanna
takes
say
the cake.
grape pump.
Yeah, but you can't make anything worse than the makeshift. Like, they should have just had a side grade system instead of the makeshift. It was so stupid. That's
Yeah.
what ruined
Uh-huh.
Primal, other than the animals.
And the forced crafting. Well, I guess that counts as a makeshift, right?
Yeah. But,
I don't know.
The-
I'm with everybody
yeah,
else. I didn't like
Evo?
the recycler.
oh, yeah. Well, what season was that, though?
Primal.
That was
Oh, that makes
Primal,
sense.
right?
Only
Yeah,
thing I
the
liked in
mythics.
Primal was the bows and Laura Croft.
I also like primal.
You did?
Yeah. I just I was
Awesome.
okay. Like I didn't like the idea of crafting. It was slow. I didn't like the makeshift weapons, but the bows were fun. I liked the story. The event was awesome. The battle pass was great. And the bows carried it for me. The spire was great.
Yeah,
I
did
love
like
that
the bow.
POI.
I think that POI is pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's kind of overhated.
I still like the bows more than the snipers, but that's all I'll give Primal.
I like them
Dude,
both.
Yeah, dude,
you-
bows are
even-
fun.
even
I always think you should have
praise and
one
sell
bow
the
in the
bows.
loot pool permanently, like just one of them.
For sure, yeah.
Even if it's
Yeah, like
just
the
the
mechanical
regular,
one?
the mechanical bow without a gimmick. I'm okay with that too.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure.
Use that ammo in different weapon classes. I mean, why not utilize it, right? Like,
Yep. Just like
Well, that's
traps.
the thing,
Why-
bro.
why is
Fortnite
traps
doesn't
not
bring
used?
anything back anymore. Like, listen, you don't need to add new stuff. You can just bring old stuff back that, like, people like.
That's what reload's for.
yeah, like we don't.
Well, yeah,
mind.
I know,
It-
but like, I feel like there's
act-
also an aspect that could be in Battle Royale too. Like,
Oh,
start
agreed.
remaking the guns. Like, the auto shotgun is just the drum shotgun.
Yep. You're right.
Yeah. Well, it's Fortnite. Now they've found a way to bring them back again with Chapter 5. They have to have mods on them.
Actually,
So now you get the tactical
Microtransactions.
AR again. I don't know.
tell me why.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, tell me why I kind of want the DMR back in the game.
No.
I don't understand the hate for the DMR. I loved all of
Dude,
them.
it's just
I don't understand it either. I don't
it's
understand it
just-
either. I liked it. Dude.
I don't know if
liked
it's
it.
skill for some people, bro, but I'm crazy with that thing.
It's just
Yeah,
a
it's a
watered
really
down
good gun.
sniper, though.
But yeah, I'm with
I
Twisty on that.
liked it, dude.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
good,
way
but it is a
faster
watered
than a
down sniper.
sniper. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
would just
sniper-
spray
but why-
people with it.
I
But
would
here's-
always choose a sniper over a
Yeah.
DMR.
Really? I always
the
picked
thing.
the DMR because it was way more fun to
Actually,
play with. Like, I'm not patient
The
enough to use a
fire
sniper.
rate though.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Enough,
The
though.
fire rate was crazy the
'Cause it-
damage output
Because
was
you gotta,
kinda
you
insane,
the
I'm not gonna
sniper's
lie.
slow, man. The DMR goes crazy.
Well, yeah, but the sniper's slow because if you hit someone 9 times out of 10, they're done.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
that's
But
what's fun
then,
about them.
yeah, I mean, I guess so.
The
I
DMR
had
is
a
just like it
blast with
doesn't
it. I
feel
had a
satisfying, and it feels
Yeah.
like it's so sporadic too. Like when you're shooting at like, I don't know. I'm just not a fan.
I feel like you have to have more concentration with the DMR points because it worked like a sniper, but it didn't do the same damage,
that
and it was
That's
more
why,
forgiving.
yeah,
I'm actually
it's just a
gonna
watered down
disagree with.
sniper.
That I am gonna disagree with. I think you have to have more focus for a sniper
No,
because
you
once
you
again, bullet
do,
drop and all that
but
stuff
like I'm saying,
account for
with to
that.
track someone,
I
because
don't know.
like,
Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah.
because you have to track your shots. It's not just one shot and you get them. Like you have to keep staying steady on them instead
Right.
of shooting them one time and you're done.
True,
Yeah, but
true. Good point.
I don't know. Like if I want something like that, I'm just gonna use an AR.
Yeah, I
Like
guess so.
I feel like it feels too much like a sniper to not operate similar to a sniper. If that makes sense.
I think it does enough
Like
damage to like I'm okay with it being its own
I'd
thing.
say though, I think the Huntress DMR is probably the best one they put out though.
With a
I
thermal.
like the one this
I
chapter.
like
Yeah,
Huntress.
the Huntress.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
With
Huntress.
the
Oh,
thermal.
bro, with the two,
With the
all I'm
thermal.
saying, 2x scope with that would have gone insane. I don't know why they took it out of the game for the
Agreed.
thermal scope.
Oh yeah, could you
With
imagine?
the thermal.
Like the
Yeah,
thermal.
I like the thermal. You can see where
You
people
do?
are. Yeah.
You put it on your
So-
hand cannon or no?
No, I don't use a hand cannon. I unfortunately I'm weird and I don't like the hit scan, or the lack of hit scan, so I pretty much just use the laser rifle.
If you were to use a hand cannon though, would you put it on?
No,
Okay,
the hand cannon.
at least for that. At least for that.
Yeah, like the pistols, like the mammoth pistol and all that, I would like as is without the scope.
Dude, I'm so
Yeah.
happy the Mammoth Pistol's back in Reload.
Yeah,
Oh, good,
Dude,
dude.
I've been running that with like just a shotgun too.
Same.
Oh, dude. It is just I love it.
Yeah, it's good.
I
I want the
Reload
flapjack rifle back.
really?
Oh yeah, bro, flapjack rifle. That's
want that.
underrated.
I
That thing
liked it. I liked it.
shreds,
It was
bro.
underrated.
Especially
Well,
if
It
you
was
use it as a
underrated.
SMG, bro, it goes crazy. If you're close range with
It
that
does.
thing, the person, whoever you're going against, is gonna die no matter
It
what.
just feels more like an LMG than an AR though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why it's
'Cause,
so, that's why it's so
It is.
good.
Yeah.
It
'Cause,
is.
like-
I feel
But
like I've
it
been agreeing
has-
with Twisty for like
it
the
has
last
the
10 minutes.
Bro, me and I were just
It's me
apparently
and
we're just
Kojo
like the
versus
primal guns,
15
I
Klein.
guess.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
like
exactly,
I don't
exactly.
know, like it was just so inaccurate, and it's
Yeah.
like the mag cap was insane on it, and then it was bulky, and it's like I feel like an AR is supposed to be like some inaccuracy, but it's supposed to be slower fire rate, more accuracy than a LMG because LMG is just like burst and go. But I mean, I can
Yeah.
see what you mean by using it as a SMG because like that's also the purpose of SMG. This is
Well, yeah,
just
that's all I did with it. I didn't use it for long range most of the time because the
did
recoil was
too.
insane. Like if you had to really concentrate for the recoil and not to mess you up. So like,
It was, but the actual like bullet accuracy,
yeah,
like
it
was
is a
pretty
hella
fun, I'm not
damage
gonna
too.
lie.
It was like 40. I'm pretty
Also,
sure per shot.
dude, the hip fire and the mag. What's mag cap like 40? I think, right?
Yeah.
a
So I
lot.
think it's
I
like
know
40
that.
bullets. The reload time was kind of bad, but I can overlook that.
Yeah, for 40
like
bullets.
the DPS, the DPS, the bullets, the range, which I did actually kind of use it for far range a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it actually kind of worked, which I know I'm crazy for that. But man, I think primal weapons are just underrated. That's just me.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
Flapjack was
Primal
round.
AR. The Primal AR is one of the best ARs they've ever added.
Primal era is good. I don't know about
was-
best, but I do like
One
that
of
good.
was
one of
great.
one of the
Primal
best.
AR is good,
I
yeah.
wholeheartedly believe that.
I like the hammer, the havoc, and the burst and the MK.
Hammer and havoc.
I don't like the
Ooh,
scar
burst.
anymore, bro. I'm not gonna
Dude,
lie.
okay, oh
Ever
my
since
God.
I played Reload, I don't like the scar like I used to. I take almost any other AR over the scar nowadays.
I was telling Agro this. I'm gonna take a blue assault rifle over a epic scar any day.
You mean hammer
I'm
assault
taking over.
rifle?
No, I'm like a
The
normal
M16?
blue assault rifle, like the classic.
Why?
Yeah, like
Why?
the
Yeah,
M16.
like the M16. I'm gonna
Oh,
take that
okay.
over a purple, maybe even a legendary scar, almost
Really?
any day.
I don't know, bro. I
I
don't like
know,
the
it's
scar
weird.
anymore. It feels like it just
I-
feels so inaccurate to what it used to be. Like the hammer, I
that-
just feel like it's
that's
so
what I'm
much
saying.
better.
The hammer's goated.
Yeah, I think the hammer honestly is
Hammer's-
probably the best AR on the game. Maybe other than the MK.
Yeah, MK. I'd say MK
goes
beats it.
so crazy.
I'd say MK beats it a little bit but
I don't know. I'm
Hammer's
getting
still
hella
second.
recoil though. The hammer has like 0.
Yeah, the hammer's a really good AR.
Yeah, it's so accurate. It's
Makes
crazy.
me remember how bad the scar is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro.
exactly,
I
man.
can't. Bro, same with the Havoc. I really like the Havoc AR.
Oh, dude, the Havoc was
Havoc's
so
so
good.
good. I
Yeah.
love the
Like
Havoc.
there's so
Oh,
I feel like
Also, the
chapter
Havoc
4,
pump.
chapter 5 have
Havoc
done
pump was
ARs
goated.
way better.
I'd say
Yeah, Havoc
chapter
Pump too.
4.
Chapter 4
Chapter
had
4's
great
was
ARs.
great. Like,
yeah.
yeah, chapter 4's weapons were fantastic.
I like the
Yeah.
Red Eye too. The Red Eye was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The red eye assault rifle?
Eh,
I didn't really mess with it. The damage was
What?
good though.
yeah, I don't really mess
That's
with it.
I
crazy.
love the
I
Red Eye.
know.
Me
Agreed.
and
I
Pojo were
know,
using it a few
I-
days ago. It just feels like
Yeah, I don't know. It just felt a little off.
I
to
don't know.
me.
I just like chapter
me, I
4's
don't-
loot pool too. Like the
yeah, chapter 4 had it was insane.
The
'Cause you
entirety
had
of
the-
chapter 4's
It
gameplay was
was.
just so smooth.
dude,
Everything
and
about
like
it.
Ooh,
the twin mag
everything about that.
SMG.
The graphics.
Oh, yeah.
Graphics.
I don't
graphics
care
are the
what anyone
best.
says, bro. The Maven Auto, one of my favorite shotguns.
Maven
I don't know why
Auto,
people hated
I-
that
I
so
liked
much.
it. I liked it too.
It's so
I
good.
liked it too. I liked
It's
it
just
too.
attack, but like faster.
Am I taking over the attack? I don't know,
Oh,
but
yeah, I still take the
still
attack.
think
Don't
that
get me wrong,
it's-
I'm still the number 1 attack laser, but
yeah.
the Maven comes close. Especially the exotic version. That's the best shotgun in the game.
Ooh,
I
exotic
don't know.
version
I like
was hard. I'm not gonna
the
lie, but
Havoc
though.
pump
Havoc
shotgun.
pump over.
Yeah,
the
I like,
Havoc.
I like the
Yeah.
Havoc,
Dude.
but I don't know. I don't like the slower guns as much.
What? I do. The Havoc pump is probably. I don't know. That's probably my favorite
I
shotgun.
think the
I think
Havoc
it's the
pump is
best shotgun. My
objectively the
favorite's
best
the
shotgun.
Ranger.
Oh, the Ranger's so good.
Yeah, I like the Ranger, the Havoc pump, the Charge.
Charge is good
Striker
too.
AR. Striker
Yeah, that's good
AR.
too.
Oh,
Yeah,
Striker
there's a lot
AR?
of really great things. The Striker pump was good too.
Which one's the striker pump?
Eh,
Oh, chapter
That's
3.
the
3.
chapter 3 one.
It was
yeah.
kind of.
I
It
didn't
was
like
too
it at
slow
first,
for
but
me.
I got really used to it. It was pretty balanced. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, I don't
I
feel
so
like.
Fair enough.
Do you guys feel like there's any weapons this season that you just don't like you outright just don't like?
oh, the hammer pump, bro, worst gun in the game.
Yeah,
Hate that
agreed.
thing. Terrible.
I'll
Yeah.
probably say hammer pump.
I just don't like a lot of
I'll probably say
the bullet drop.
I don't like
Well,
the Harbinger SMG either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Har-
It's fast,
They're
but it
too
does no
bland.
damage.
Especially
I
when
missed
you
the
have
striker. Bro, the striker
Hammer.
AR was insane. That was the best AR they added that entire chapter.
I
That
don't know,
better
I
come
like
back
the one
next
that I
season.
like the combat from this season.
Oh yeah, the combat too.
It is
But
so
I know
good.
the striker just felt like the scar, but 10 times better. Like it just felt so smooth.
Like, I'm taking the legacy combat shotgun though over the current one.
Really?
But the current one's still really good though. Yeah, I'm taking the legacy over.
I
it,
like the
think.
current
I
one
mean, I don't know
better.
about
What's
you.
the legacy?
The original
Legacy
combat.
was the original.
Oh. Yeah, I'd probably still.
Here's
I
the
don't
thing.
know actually. They feel the same to
See-
me. I didn't really see a difference.
Jenna said in chat Nemesis, but I don't know. I think Striker was 10 times better than Nemesis.
Yeah, striker by far. Not
And
even
I feel
close.
like Epic did that with Chapter 3 too. Like they when everybody liked the MK, but they're like, nah, you can just have the Ranger as your base AR the whole chapter.
Yeah.
And then they did the same thing with that with but they got rid of the Nemesis, didn't they?
Yeah, this season, yeah. The burst SMG though, they better keep
I
that for the whole
like
chapter.
Nemesis.
The burst
Hyperburst?
SMG.
Nemesis.
No, it's
Yeah,
Thunderbird.
yeah. Yeah, the Thunderburst, best SMG in the game, in my
Dude, that's
opinion.
so good.
So
Oh, I
funny.
love it
It's
so
so
much, dude.
satisfying. That and
Everything-
the machine SMG
everything
are my
about that
favorites.
gun. Everything about that SMG is so good. The
Yeah.
fire rate, the damage output, the distance, everything about it I love, man. It's just such a satisfying gun too. Like,
Yeah, it's
I don't know,
one
just-
of my favorites to be honest.
it has a lot going for it. It has a lot going for it. I'll give it that. And I
But
hope
it's
it
never gonna
sticks
come
around
back after
for-
this chapter, so you gotta get used to it.
Gosh. Reload.
Topic
Hopefully
is-
comes back and reload.
Hopefully.
I like the Enforcer AR too. I don't like that one.
No.
I don't mind it. It just reminds me of the infantry rifle.
Who here liked it? Was it Rim that was talking about liking it?
Yeah,
It was
with the
probably Red.
thermal
Rem, I
stealth.
think liked it. I think Rem.
Oh
liked it.
yeah. I think it was.
Rim's just trying to
thermal
clip farm, man. He says all these good stuff are bad stuff are good.
Yeah.
We need a
thermal
clip farm. We
is-
haven't had any clippable moments this stream. We got a clip farm real quick.
Primal was the best
Makeshift
season in all
shotgun
of
is the
Fortnite.
best weapon ever. Vibin is the best season ever.
Oh, yeah,
now
Fabian,
people are
bro.
pretending like that is. No, how about this? Primal was great. I loved it.
I was gonna say let Clint go on like a 5-minute tangent about Primal.
Primal was great.
Exactly.
Season
Take
X was
away.
great. I loved the mechs.
Season X was so
Um,
good.
It
Don't
was.
forget the
I
metaverse.
love
You
that
love the
season. I
metaverse.
love
Yeah,
that
I
season.
like the metaverse. I like the
Rocket
Find It in
Racing?
Fortnite.
Rocket
Tim Sweeney
Racing.
doesn't hate you.
Fantastic.
Rocket
Rocket
Racing is the
fantastic.
The
best thing to
Cybertruck
happen
isn't a big
Fortnite.
deal.
Cybertruck, that's right.
Um,
Cybertruck's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I play
the
Rocket
fists,
Racing
don't get me wrong, Nitro
95% of the
fists and
time.
Magneto gloves.
Wait.
Also,
Nitro
when
Fists are
cars first
good.
came in,
Nitro Fists are good. They just need to be nerfed with the hits. That's it. Like you shouldn't be able to spam them constantly.
Yeah, I started actually using those to attack people lately, and they're busted as hell. I
It's
didn't even
insane.
realize because
Dude, if
I was only using them for mobility for like the entire season. I've been hitting people with them, and it's just a cheat at this
especially
point.
if you jump. If someone jumps like right as you're about to hit, like there's just no getting away. Like if you're not reloaded or anything, you're done.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about, or do you think you're ready to wrap it up?
I think we're good.
I'm good.
All right.
yeah, I'm all good.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming out. Special thanks to Clint as always for featuring on here.
Oh, guys, thank you for having me. I'm always down to
Yeah.
chat. Just say the word. I'm back on.
All
All
right.
right. Well,
Yes, sir.
thank you guys in chat and the panel as well, and we'll see you guys next week.
See you guys later.